The following is a special presentation from the WKLM Sports Department.
And good Friday afternoon, everybody, and welcome back here to Pickerington Central High School as we're on site getting ready for this Division VI matchup here in Regional Championship Softball between the West Jefferson Rough Riders. They come in the number 2 seed out of the Central 2 district. They come in with a record of 23-5. Garaway comes in 26-5 on the year. They're the number 1 seed out of the East District 1. Stay tuned. You're going to hear words from Dennis Kochmitter. That's on the pregame show coming your way next here on WKLM.
Make sure your Medicare Open Enrollment Plan allows you to receive the pharmacy service you deserve. This is Joel Gauss from Premier Pharmacy, and did you know that Medicare prescription plans are constantly changing from one year to the next? More and more plans are increasing copays or trying to force you into using their plan-owned mail-order pharmacies. Let us help you prepare for the upcoming year by scheduling a consultation with one of our expert team members, or tell your current insurance expert to make sure your plan allows you to get your prescriptions at one of our local Premier Pharmacy locations in Berlin, Millersburg, and now also in downtown Sugar Creek. Thank you for allowing us to be your local, hometown, independent pharmacy.
When you're thinking of an old-fashioned smokehouse flavor, think Sugar Valley Meats. They carry their own ham and bacon, and the old-fashioned smokehouse uses hickory, apple, and sassafras. Processing, curing, and custom butchering are available, cut to your specifications. Stop in and see all the products that they offer. That's Sugar Valley Meats on Dutch Valley Drive in Sugar Creek. Turn left at the light, and Sugar Valley Meats is 1/4 mile on the right. Call today, 330-852-4423.
Denko Marketing and Tricor Industrial, 2 reputable entities, are the proud sponsors of this broadcast. Denko takes pride in distributing garage door parts and producing specialty tools, serving customers at home and abroad. Need superior tools for your project? Head to Tricor Industrial on Bowman Street in Worcester, boasting an impressive lineup of Milwaukee power tools, Wright tools, grade 5, grade 8, and stainless steel fasteners. While visiting, don't overlook their steel blue work boots and wide selection of drill bits, taps, and dies. Denko and Tricor, proud partners of making an impact in your community. Spring in the summer with Millersburg Electric's Holiday Mega Sale, going on now through June 3rd. Savings throughout the store, including the top-rated line of Speed Clean laundry products. Get over $3,000 in savings in rebates on kitchen packages from GE Profile or KitchenAid. Building and remodeling, package discounts are available, and Millersburg Electric will keep your appliance package in stock until you're ready for delivery. Get 12 months interest-free financing with approved credit during the spring and the summer event at Millersburg Electric on State Route 83 or 24/7 at MillersburgElectric.com.
Hey, other guys' insurance, you got Kyle.
Hey, Kyle, it's Brenda. I was just reading through your proposal, and I have a few questions.
When we drafted up your proposal, we really aimed right down the middle.
Sometimes wonder if your insurance agent true priority is more time on the golf course. At Hummel, we do insurance differently. Our expert advisors help you not only mitigate risk, but operate more efficiently, decrease employee turnover, and increase your bottom line.
There may be other choices out there, but when it comes to tires and service, there's really only one place to go. Millersburg Tire Service. In business for over 73 years, it's not just about the prices, it's about the people and the service. That's why service is in their name. They started back in 1953 from humble beginnings, and today they continue serving homes in the surrounding counties with a beautiful showroom, modern facilities, and even a front porch where you're always welcome. They treat people the way you want to be treated. With all that, there's no reason to go anywhere else. Millersburg Tire Service, located on State Route 39, east of Millersburg.
Biker Sand and Gravel, serving the Central Ohio area of Wayne and Holmes County since 1935. They are a name and business you can trust. Their products and services include ready-mix concrete, excavating, limestone, sand and gravel, and hauling services. They are locally owned and operated, insured and bonded, and most importantly, ready to serve you. For more information, call 330-674-0038.
At Home Siding Contractors, our mission is to give homeowners a quality product, whether it's our vinyl siding or our energy-efficient replacement windows and doors. Home Siding Contractors is ready to turn your home into one of your biggest energy-saving assets. You'll notice the difference as your home will stay warmer in the winter and cooler in the summer. Call 888-725-6619 for a in-home estimate or find all of our products at homesiding.com.
Inside the Dugout is brought to you by Hobron's Insurance in Millersburg.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Contact your local auto owner's insurance agent. Hobron's Insurance Service, 170 South Clay Street in Millersburg. Call 1-800-340-3767.
And we're standing alongside of head coach of the Garaway Lady Pirates. This is Dennis Koshmeter. And, Coach, I'm going to start this off just like we did last night. Good to see you here. It's a great night for softball, and we're excited to see Garaway here again tonight, Coach.
Yeah, we're excited, too. You know, that was a tough team we played yesterday. My voice is still a little sore. And it was a good game. It was a really good game. Obviously, we're happy to be on top and be back here today. This is where we wanted to be a long time ago when we started the season. So anything can happen at this point now.
Absolutely. And indeed, that was a great ball game last night. A very good team in Lucasville Valley. I mean, that's a storied program. They're in here year after year. Their names always this deep in the tournament. But you guys played an outstanding ball game last night. We're going to touch on a few of those points. And starting with your defense last night, my goodness, your defense made some really big plays at crucial times in that game to kind of help you out when you were in a little bit of a pickle at times there, but your defense really rose to the occasion, Coach.
Yes, and that's something we work on hard in practice. That doesn't just happen. You know, when I took over again last year, we really focused on defense, just fundamental work, and we do it day in, day out, and it pays off. I mean, just those little plays, just like the right fielder throwing to first base. You only see that happen a couple times through the whole season. But that was a huge play that inning because without that, I mean, they had back-to-back doubles after that, and then it could have been a 3-2 game at that point. And so we're just thankful that the girls are always willing to buy into what we're working on with our defense, and it pays off in games like yesterday.
Indeed it did. And we, just so you know, that was our play of the game last night because we felt that was a very pivotal point in the ball game. Without that out, I mean, that changes the complexity of that inning, and it's a different ball game from there on.
Exactly.
So a big play there for saying, you know, that speaks to how you coach your team, because I come from the fast pitch world myself, and this game is based on situations at this level. You've got to always be a couple plays ahead, and that was a situational play. Your right fielder knew exactly where the ball needed to go.
Exactly.
Yeah. And then also defense last night, I thought that Jaylene Jimenez played an outstanding third base. She had a couple of really big plays over. In fact, turned a double play there early in the game that got you guys out of an inning in there as well. So just some big plays at crucial times again, Coach.
Right, and Jaylene, we've had her at third, we've had her in the outfield. She's a tremendous outfielder. It kind of depends what we do with the defense. And so she's really settled in there and has been playing quite well. Her arm was just fantastic last night, accurate at making some of those plays. And with that runner at third base, she had a hard shot right at her, and she froze the runner, just peeked at her. That was enough to keep that runner from going. And it turned out to be a big play because we got the out over at first base, but the runner did not go. And so just little things like that we work on, and it's just great to see the girls execute it.
And that was a split-second decision for her to make that look back, and that's all it takes in this game. Yes. So very outstanding. And then on the other side of that, on the mound last night, Audrey Miller, she pitched a gem for you. You and I talked earlier today a little bit, and, you know, I told you then I wasn't sure we'd see her in the fifth inning. She was throwing a lot of pitches early, but I thought she showed great courage on the mound last night. She fell behind the count early to a lot of batters, but never gave up. She only walked 3 batters on the night. She kept fighting back, and she just refused to lose those batters, Coach. I thought she showed great will last night.
She did, and especially that's the most she's pitched in over a month. And so I know she was getting tired. She didn't admit it, but she did tell me she was pitching on adrenaline. Yeah. And so it was just fantastic to see her be able to come back. we had used her as a closer in the district final, and when she came in, it was a similar situation. It wasn't, we made a switch like what we did with Annabelle coming in yesterday, and when she came in, it was enough of a different look that she just went through the lineup 1, 2, 3 both innings, and so similar what Annabelle was able to do. So it's a luxury having two really good pitchers, and because you get through the lineup and they see it for the third or fourth time, it's different. So Annabelle coming in was just as important to what Audrey did in the game. Annabelle just coming in as a freshman, she looks so poised, and I was just glad for her, glad for us too, to step in and get those two huge strikeouts.
Indeed, and you took the words right, and that's a great segue, because I thought Annabelle showed great courage coming in as a freshman, as you said, and your pitchers do complement each other well with their styles because they're not the same, and Annabelle brings a completely different style. She disguises the ball so well on her release, and just a little different style, and they wasn't ready for that last night, and that worked in your favor to get the close out and save.
It did, and it's never a tough decision to make. We debated, we thought about starting the 6th inning with Annabelle, and we just went back and forth. It's never easy to pull your starter, especially when she's doing so well. She was pitching a shutout at that point, but I thought we made the move at the right time.
It proved to be a great decision.
It doesn't always work that way, but it did yesterday.
Well, you got a good decision there last night, Coach. And then on the other side for you guys, your bats. Again, last night they came through at a crucial time. You got that 2-out single there in the middle of the ball game that really was all you ended up needing to win the ball game. But your bats did the job again last night. Yes,
Nadia's had a great season. If she's not hitting it over the fence, she's hitting hard line drives. It's just the way she does what she does, and that's a tough position to be in. She's a good bunter. She wasn't able to put down the bunt, and she had 2 strikes on her, and there she just came through in the clutch. That's just such a we give out a ball for being on the ball. And usually it's just a mental thing, and she was on the ball there, and we gave her that award at the end of the game because that was exactly what we needed at that time. Those were 2 huge runs, and I knew coming in it was going to be a 2-3 run game that whoever got those was probably going to come out the winner. So it felt pretty good at that point. Obviously Kylie LaCroix coming in and with her hitting, going with the home run, you get that out of your 9 spot. That's frustrating for the other team, and she lined that double, so she had a huge game for us also. Indeed.
So taking a look at this team now, you got West Jeff coming in here tonight, a very good ball team, good pitcher on the mound. What are you looking for out of them tonight, Coach?
They're going to be a tough ball game. It's going to be a tough ball game. They have a legit pitcher. She's committed to Missouri. We faced other D1 pitchers in our league. We have Brennan Reichman, and then we've also faced Connaughton's Maddie Kelly. So we've seen the good pitch, and we haven't necessarily done that well against them. But I think the difference is that our defense and our pitching is strong too. So we have to play pretty perfect ball and find a way to manufacture a run or two. And that's what's going to make the difference in this ball game.
Absolutely. Well, Coach, this should be a great one. We'll let you get ready for this. Thanks for your time. Good luck tonight.
Thanks a lot. Thanks for being here.
That's head coach Dennis Kochmeter of the Garaway Lady Pirates. More to come on the pregame show here on WKLM.
Inside the Dugout has been brought to you by Hobrins Insurance in Millersburg.
Hey, Scott, you smell that?
Yep, it's summer grilling season and somebody must be burning hot dogs already.
Then head to Rody's IGA and let the pros handle dinner. Get boneless, skinless Gerber chicken thighs for $3.48 a pound, boneless pork loin for $2.28 a pound, and boneless pork loin chops for only $2.98 a pound.
Plus certified Angus beef T-bone steaks, $14.68 a pound, and 10-pound tubes of 80% lean ground beef, $5.18 a pound.
Now through Sunday at Rody's IGA Marketplace. MEB Systems, a name that has been around since 1977. It is the area's flat roof specialist. Their mission statement is, serve our team, customers, and community by offering exceptional and innovative flat roofing services, all for the glory of God. MEB Systems has the experience to handle anything from scheduled maintenance to roofing multi-acre facilities protecting valuable equipment and merchandise. Call MAB Systems, your flat roof specialist, at 330-852-4333, or visit them online at MABsystems.com. MAB Systems wishes all local athletes the best success this year.
Call Berlin Heating and Cooling, your Rheem Pro partner, and you know you're calling the very best. Berlin Heating and Cooling services and installs Rheem and all types of furnaces and air conditioning equipment. Berlin Heating and Cooling, they're your local team you can trust. Call them today at 330-893-3057. That's 330-893-3057.
Phillips CT GIMD is proud to sponsor this Garaway broadcast. The primary care facility will treat patients of all ages, from pediatrics through geriatrics. Dr. Teague will help manage and diagnose a variety of common illnesses and conditions, covering a broad spectrum of health issues. They're located at 153.5 North Broadway in Sugar Creek and the Sugar Creek Family Medical Center, across from the fire station, and accept most major insurance plans. Call 852-3211 for an appointment.
Hi, this is Corey with Burgett Insurance. If you can't remember the last time you've reviewed your insurance policies, you're not alone. Burgett Insurance and Buckeye Insurance Group work together to make sure you are properly covered. Call the friendly, knowledgeable staff of Burgett Insurance at 330-276-3791. We provide service that exceeds expectations and coverage that meets your needs. Buckeye Insurance Group and Burgett Insurance, working together to protect you.
At Kaufman Realty and Auctions, you've got options. Your property is unique, and our agents know how to sell it. Whether it's a traditional listing or live auction, we'll earn you top dollar. Our agents will utilize whichever method of sale works best. When buying or selling your next home, call on Kaufman.
Whether you're exploring faith for the first time or looking for a place to call home, Northside Church invites you to be a part of their growing community. Join them for services Sundays at 9 and 10:30 a.m., where you'll find inspiring messages and a welcoming atmosphere for all ages. And for 6th to 12th graders, Northside Student Ministry meets Wednesdays at 6:30 p.m. during the school year. Visit them at 1207 Worcester Road, just north of Joel Pomeranian Hospital in Millersburg. They can't wait to meet you at Northside Church.
And welcome back here to Pickerington Central High School. Don Hall and Troy Fritz here along for the broadcast with you today. Thanks for being with us. It is a beautiful day for softball here again as we're getting set for this regional championship matchup between the Garaway Pirates and the West Jefferson Rough Riders. West Jefferson again comes in with a record of 23-5 on the year. They're the number 2 seed coming out of the Central 2 district, with Garaway coming in here at 26-5, the number 1 seed out of the East District 1. Taking a look at their season, again for Garaway, they have won 11 out of their last 12 ball games, going all the way back to April 27th. They have not lost, except one loss to Claymont back 5-4 on May 4th. But since then, it's been all wins for the Garaway team. And on the other side of this, for West Jefferson, again coming here 23-5 on the year. They started out just 1-2 on the year, and then they would rattle off 5 straight wins before their next loss. And it was kind of a back and forth season for them throughout. A string of wins and a loss here and there. They've won their last 7 games in a row. Of note on their schedule, 10 of their victories this year have come in shutouts. So they have got a good pitcher on the mound and good defense out there to go with it. Taking a look at how both of these teams got to where they're at today, starting with Garaway. Their opening match, they took on Berlin Highland, the number 1 seed. They chose to play that opening game, took on their neighboring Highland, beat them 13-5. And then they moved on to face Shenandoah, where they defeated them 9-0. And up next for them, it was Buckeye Trail. That was a 16-0 victory. And then in the district championship game, they defeated Crooksville by a score of 4-0. And then the game you heard last night right here on WKLM, they defeated Lucasville Valley by a score of 3-1 in a real good ball game right here. And on the other side of that, West Jefferson, their season went like this. They took that opening round bye, where they would await the winner of Mechanicsburg and Pataska Liberty Christian. And they narrowly got by Mechanicsburg in that opening round 3-2, a team that they had played twice early in the year during the regular season. They moved on to the next game, defeated Grandview Heights in convincing fashion by a score of 24-0. And then last night they defeated Beaver Eastern by a score of 4-1. We'll take a quick run through the rest of the bracket here in this Division 6 on this side of it. So in this upper bracket in Region 24, it's West Jefferson and Garaway getting ready to square off. The finals in Region 22 is going to have Margaretta taking on Van Wert. So the winner of this game and the Margaretta and Van Wert game, they'll square off at Firestone Stadium in Akron on June 3rd at 3 p.m. in the afternoon. That'll be in the state semifinal matchup. Drop down to the lower half of the bracket, it looks like this. Tri-Village will take on another local team, Danville. That game will be played tomorrow afternoon at noon. And then Dalton, another one of our local teams out of the Wayne County area, they're going to take on Mogador in their regional final matchup. That game again tomorrow, also at 12 o'clock noon. So that'll set up these finals going down here in this Division 6 bracket. So we'll take a break. When we come back, we'll have more in the pregame show after this on WKLM.
Congratulations, class of 2026. Your future is just getting started, and Buckeye Career Center is here to help you take the next step. BCC offers 10 full-time adult education programs, Class A and B CDL training, and part-time options as well. Attend our adult education open house June 9th from 4:30 to 6:30 p.m. at Buckeye Career Center and have your $50 application fee waived. Learn more at buckeyecareercenter.org. Discover your passion and prepare for your future at Buckeye Career Center.
At Beaches, we're about keeping you safe and on the road. We believe in building lasting relationships through a trustworthy service. Our team cares about delivering quality every time. We offer auto, diesel, heavy-duty, and tire services. Our Winesburg location is open 7 a.m. to midnight, located at 2653 US 62. Call Winesburg at 330-359-5421. Our Berlin location is open 7 a.m. to 4 p.m., located at 5979 County Road 201. Call Berlin at 330-674-6970. Explore our full range of services and easily schedule your next appointment at beaches.com.
Sutherland Brothers Sand and Gravel Incorporated is proud to be a part of this Garaway broadcast. At Sutherland Brothers, they offer sand, gravel, topsoil and fill dirt, mason sand, and concrete sand. They are open Monday through Friday from 7 to 5, Saturdays from 7 to noon, and closed on holidays. Call 330-756-2244. That's 330-756-2244. Located on Sunland Road Northwest in Beach City. Sunland Brothers Sand and Gravel Incorporated. Men with true grit.
Having trouble with your farm equipment? Don't spend all your hard-earned money on buying new. Bring your equipment to Fisher Farm Service, located at 5327 Weller Road Northwest in New Philadelphia, and have their qualified technicians take a look at it. The technicians at Fisher Farm Service can fix your equipment and have it working as good as new. Their technicians specialize in tractors, combines, skid loaders, and balers. So the next time your farm equipment is not working to your standard, take it to Fisher Farm Service and get your equipment back to peak performance. Call Fisher Farm Service at 330-364-4449.
Give your home the protection it deserves with Cedar Max Super Polymer Insulated Siding from MRV Siding Supply. Cedar Max by Provia delivers outstanding performance inside and out, all in a variety of beautiful colors. Backed by a lifetime limited warranty, Cedar Max keeps your home looking great for years to come. Stop by MRV Siding Supply on County Road 624 in Millersburg or MRVsiding.com.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
Make sure your Medicare open enrollment plan allows you to receive the pharmacy service you deserve. This is Joel Gauss from Premier Pharmacy, and did you know that Medicare prescription plans are constantly changing from one year to the next? More and more plans are increasing copays or trying to force you into using their plan-owned mail-order pharmacies. Let us help you prepare for the upcoming year by scheduling a consultation with one of our expert team members, or tell your current insurance expert to make sure your plan allows you to get your prescriptions at one of our local Premier Pharmacy locations in Berlin, Millersburg, and now also in downtown Sugar Creek. Thank you for allowing us to be your local, hometown, independent pharmacy.
When you're thinking of an old-fashioned smokehouse flavor, think Sugar Valley Meats. They carry their own ham and bacon, and the old-fashioned smokehouse uses hickory, apple, and sassafras. Processing, curing, and custom butchering are available, cut to your specifications. Stop in and see all the products that they offer. That's Sugar Valley Meats on Dutch Valley Drive in Sugar Creek. Turn left at the light, and Sugar Valley Meats is 1/4 mile on the right. Call today, 330-852-4423.
Denko Marketing and Tricor Industrial, two reputable entities, are the proud sponsors of this broadcast. Denko takes pride in distributing garage door parts and producing specialty tools, serving customers at home and abroad. Need superior tools for your project? Head to Tricor Industrial on Bowman Street in Worcester, boasting an impressive lineup of Milwaukee power tools, Wright tools, grade 5, grade 8, and stainless steel fasteners. While visiting, don't overlook their steel blue work boots and wide selection of drill bits, taps, and dies. Denko and Tricor, proud partners of making an impact in your community.
And welcome back here to Pickerington Central High School. Troy Fritz here, joined along my side by Don Hall this afternoon. Donnie, sitting out in the middle of a ball field on a Friday afternoon doesn't get any better than this, does it, buddy?
Well, I'll tell you, 77 degrees, hardly any clouds. Once again, not as much wind as yesterday, but I mean, well-groomed field. This is a pretty good setting.
Yeah, absolutely it is. The umpires are doing their walk around the field. Now they're passing right in front of us, so I think all looks good to them. We're about ready to play softball here in this regional championship matchup. Garaway getting ready to take on West Jefferson here, with the winner moving on to the state semifinal tournament on June 3rd in Akron Firestone Stadium. But before we get here, Donnie, last night we saw a dandy ball game here. Garaway got the win by a score of 3-1, and just a great effort defensively and pitching by Garaway. Until those bats woke up, Garaway did what they needed to do.
Oh, that's true, and it's clutch hitting. Clutch hitting, came through for him. Who would have thought your number 9 hitter would come up and hit that home run, hit a double, but she did really, really well. And then the one that had the real big hit was Nadia Pope. That had that 2 RBI single in the 5th, So that's some good clutch hitting, but great defense and good pitching.
Absolutely. And talking about pitching, Miller last night was solid on the mound. Got behind in the pitch count often last night, but didn't give up. She really battled, showed her toughness out there last night, hung in there, and got the victory for Garaway.
She did. I mean, she had that battled back when she was down in that count a little bit. Didn't really walk hardly anybody out other than just the 2 in that first inning. She did well, and she needed to do what she had to do. And then Annabelle King comes in and closes it down. For a freshman in a regional semifinals, that speaks dividends.
It does indeed. Well, we're going to see Annabelle King on the mound here today, getting the start in this matchup. So you got a freshman on the mound taking on this veteran pitcher on the other side, West Jefferson, in the form of Jenna Mannon. She's the real deal out there. This should be a great matchup.
Yeah, absolutely. Jenna Mannon, she's several 12, 13 strikeout games. And she's not only a good pitcher, but she's a great hitter. She leads West Jeff in pretty much every offensive category. So she is the real deal, and you're going to see that tonight.
Absolutely, we will indeed. We're going to take a quick break. We come back, we'll have your starting lineups. Get ready for the first pitch here from Pickerington Central High School. It's girls softball here on WKLM.
Spring in the summer with Millersburg Electric's Holiday Mega Sale, going on now through June 3rd. Savings throughout the store, including the top-rated line of Speed Clean laundry products. Get over $3,000 in savings in rebates on kitchen packages from GE Profile or KitchenAid. Building and remodeling, package discounts are available, and Millersburg Electric will keep your appliance package in stock until you're ready for delivery. Get 12 months interest-free financing with approved credit during the spring and the summer event at Millersburg Electric on State Route 83 or 24/7 at MillersburgElectric.com.
Hey, other guy's insurance, you got Kyle.
Hey, Kyle, it's Brenda. I was just reading through your proposal, and I have a few questions.
When we drafted up your proposal, we really aimed right down the middle.
Sometimes wonder if your insurance agent true priority is more time on the golf course. At Hummel, we do insurance differently. Our expert advisors help you not only mitigate risk, but operate more efficiently, decrease employee turnover, and increase your bottom line.
There may be other choices out there, but when it comes to tires and service, there's really only one place to go. Millersburg Tire Service. In business for over 73 years, it's not just about the prices, it's about the people and the service. That's why service is in their name. They started back in 1953 from humble beginnings, and today they continue serving homes in the surrounding counties with a beautiful showroom, modern facilities, and even a front porch where you're always welcome. They treat people the way you want to be treated. With all that, there's no reason to go anywhere else. Millersburg Tire Service, located on State Route 39, east of Millersburg.
And we're back here at Pickering Central getting ready for your starting lineups. Those are brought to you today by the Holmes Wayne Electric Cooperative. Save yourself time and money, no stamp needed. You can pay your bill online or through our mobile application on the Smart Hub, a free service with no fees for using your bank account, credit, or debit card. with Holmes Wayne Electric Cooperative. Taking a look at your starting lineups this afternoon for Garaway, they will be your visitors on the scoreboard. They're going to start like this. Batting first in that leadoff position, wearing number 7 and playing center field will be Krista Miller. Batting in the second position, wearing number 28 and playing right field will be Kayla Miller. Batting third, playing shortstop, wearing number 10, True Tango. She bats in the third position. Batting cleanup, wearing number 12 and doing the pitching will be, got the wrong lineup here, will be Audrey Miller here. She'll be playing second base in that former 4 position. The designated player in the 5th hole will be Nadia Pope. She wears number 25. Batting number 6 and wearing number 4, playing third base, will be Jaylene Jimenez. And doing the pitching here for Garaway, wearing number 24, batting in the 7th position, will be Annabelle King. In the 8th position and playing first base, wearing number 19, will be Clayla Gazer. And in the 9th position, wearing number 17 and playing left field, that'll be Kayla LaCroix. Sophie Connor will be your catcher today. Behind the plate, she will not be in the batting lineup. On the other side for West Jefferson, they'll start like this. Batting in that leadoff position, wearing number 32 and playing shortstop, that's Peyton Kincaid. Batting in the second position and playing center field, playing second base, or wearing number 8, playing second base, that'll be Mia Burgett. Wearing number 11, batting third, that'll be Jenna McMahon, the pitcher. Batting in the 4th position and wearing number 9 out in left field, that'll be Michaela Messer. Batting in the 5th position, wearing number 23, doing the catch, and that's Peyton Curry. Batting 6th and wearing number 7 tonight, playing first base, is Haley McBriar. Wearing number 1 and playing center field, that'll be Maddie Cruther. She bats in the 7 hole. In the 8th position, wearing number 20, playing third base, is Emma Treen. And batting in the 9th position, wearing number 5 and playing right field, that'll be Lacey Dunnigan for West Jefferson. Those are your starting lineups today, brought to you by Holmes Wayne Cooperative. Members of the Holmes Wayne Electric save money on their monthly bill by reading their own meters. It's quick and easy. You can pay your bill and submit your metering through our mobile application with no fees. If you're on vacation, no problem. Members can schedule their payment with the Holmes Wayne Electric Cooperative. Don's starting lineups being they're introducing all the players out here today. Both players lined up down each side of the field. So game like this, regional championship, when do the nerves turn on, when do the nerves turn off at this point?
Well, I mean, for Garaway, it's one of those been there, done that, because they were here last year. You know, West Jeff, I don't think made it quite this far last year, but they do have some experienced players. They're a senior-dominated team right here. But you're in the Elite 8. Okay, right now, and there's really no hidden secrets. Everybody knows little idiosyncrasies that everybody else does. You know, they know who's got the arm, who's got the wheels, and so on and so forth. So there's just really no hidden secrets.
Well, there's not here. You know, both of these teams have played very high-caliber softball to get to this point. We look at the schedule for West Jefferson here. They played some pretty tough teams here throughout the year, as did Garaway.
Yeah, I mean, West Jeff, you go down through there, I mean, they played Austintown Fitch, who's perennial, power, Tays Valley. I mean, just some really good Licking Heights. I mean, just some really good teams, and that's what you need to do. You just need to be playing your best softball at the end of the year, and both these teams are doing that.
You know, we mentioned some of the scores in West Jefferson. They had 10 wins, 10 shutout wins this year. So when you're winning games, a lot of those were 1-0, 2-0 games. When you're playing games like that, you're playing under a lot of pressure. You know, you're not a lot of breathing room when you've only got a 1-run lead. But that's very typical of championship fast-pitch softball. Typically, everybody's going to have a good pitcher at this point. So it really come down to how good are your hitters and who's going to make the least mistakes on defense. And that'll be the keys today.
And it could come down to just being basic fundamental things like backing up, throws and so on and so forth, and fighting off pitches, and being patient at the plate sometimes too, because I'll tell you what, Mannon right now, she's got a streak of 6 strikeouts or more in 21 consecutive games.
Well, that is impressive indeed, and she does not give up a lot out there on the mound, Donnie. I mean, she comes in here with under a 1 ERA. I think she's about a .65 if I remember the stats right. She is phenomenal. She's the real deal.
Yeah. Great ERA, and I'll tell you what, she bats .538 as well. So she's got 18 home runs, 56 RBIs. So she is the real deal, both offensively and defensively.
She owns the stat books, no doubt about that. On the other side here for Garaway, we talk about Annabelle King, 16-2 on the year as a freshman pitcher. As the story goes here for Garaway, Miller was hurt through a good part of the first part of the year, and King had to step up as a freshman. What a job she's done for Garaway.
I mean, you talk about, how you get depth. It's you build it, and that's what Garaway has done with her. And I just really impressed me last night when she came in, crucial game, close game, and she didn't come in, didn't show any kind of jitters or anything like that, and she came in and shut him down and did what she had to do to win that game to get into this Elite Eight.
Well, she did indeed. And, we talked about the two pitchers at Garaway. They complement each other real well, different pitching styles, and when you go from one to the other, it's going to take a little bit for a team to catch up to that and adjust.
That is true. Miller has a little bit more of a faster fastball. And she's got a nice little drop, good rise. But, Annabelle, she's just hard to pick up that ball when she pitches. She's got that sort of, I want to say a jerky delivery, but it sort of throws you off base, if you will.
Yeah, she's very compact on that delivery and hides the ball. She disguises it so well before it comes out of her hand, and it's hard for the batters to pick up in there.
Yeah, and the thing about Annabelle, too, is she's always around that strike zone, and so as she showed last night, in inning 2/3, and she was very, very consistent with her pitches.
Yeah, Coach Mitter, he mentioned that she is really a corner pitcher. She likes to bite those corners, paints the corners well, and if she's getting those calls, she's really tough to hit. So she's going to hope she's going to get them calls tonight here.
That's true, and that's one thing about West Jeff. I mean, they can hit the long ball, and so they're just going to have to keep them off balance. Change speeds, hit your locations, and it's all about location.
Indeed it is. We're going to take a quick break. We'll come back and we'll have your national anthem. The first pitch comes your way next here on WKLM.
Biker Sand and Gravel, serving the Central Ohio area of Wayne and Holmes County since 1935. They are a name and business you can trust. Their products and services include ready-mix concrete, excavating, limestone, sand and gravel, and hauling services. They are locally owned and operated, insured and bonded, and most importantly, ready to serve you. For more information, call 330-674-0038.
At Home Siding Contractors, our mission is to give homeowners a quality product,
whether it's brought to you by the Holmes County Veteran Services in Millersburg. Today's national anthem brought to you by the Holmes County Veteran Services in Millersburg. We'll be back with the first pitch after this on WKLM.
At Home Siding Contractors, our mission is to give homeowners a quality product, whether it's our vinyl siding or our energy-efficient replacement windows and doors. Home Siding Contractors is ready to turn your home into one of your biggest energy-saving assets. You'll notice the difference as your home will stay warmer in the winter and cooler in the summer. Call 888-725-6619 for a in-home estimate or find all of our products at homesiding.com.
Today's first pitch being brought to you by MRV Siding Supply, where they have top quality products like Provia siding, decorative siding, windows and doors. Provia manufactures stone and accessories. They're located on County Road 624 in Millersburg. Give them a call at 800-524-7436. West Jefferson on the field here going through their warm-up pitches as Garaway will bat first here this afternoon. So for Garaway, Starting out this afternoon in order, it'll be Krista Miller, Kayla Miller, and True Tango, 1, 2, 3 to lead off Garaway to start this game. And Donnie, taking a look at this West Jefferson team going through the warm-up, this is a veteran ball club out there. They've been here before.
Yeah, that 5 seniors and a very, very dominant junior pitcher out there. And the thing is, yesterday when they played Beaver Eastern, it was a tie game. I think it actually went extra. No, it went tie game into 6.
Yes, sir.
0-0, if I'm not mistaken. So she is, hittable. So it's going to come down to putting that bat on the ball and getting base runners and moving it forward, maybe playing a little bit of small ball today.
Indeed it is. That's a good point right there. Against a pitcher like this, sometimes you want to make their defense react. Small ball can go a long ways. Called the state semifinal for Danville about 10 years ago, and they played it 2 runs in 1 inning and never took the ball out of the infield. It can be done.
It can be.
All right, here we go, folks. Regional championship softball underway. Krista Miller steps in to lead off for Garaway, batting .474 on the year. On the mound, Jenna Manning, and here we go. Manning gets the sign. Here's your opening pitch. Called strike. As expected, she starts out on top. Manning, the long, tall right-hander, gets the sign. Here's the windup. Misses high, come with a high heat. Brought the raised ball. Again, worth mentioning tonight, that wind is blowing kind of in from left field, a little bit at the pitcher's back. That's definitely an advantage for the pitcher when you've got light air like we have out here today. Count 1-1. Leadoff batter, Krista Miller.
Boy, I tell you, but she keeps that ball low and hard.
Nice little inside drop ball right there for strike 2. So working ahead in the count is Manning. She is up 1 ball and 2 strikes to Krista Miller. Manning gets the sign. The pitch. Misses high, ball 2, 2-2. Hoping to get her fishing right there. As we said last night, Donnie, these Garaway batters, they're disciplined. They don't chase a lot of bad pitches.
And that's huge. That's huge to be disciplined and, make that pitcher throw an extra pitch or 2 each bat.
Count 2-2, lead off batter. Manning ready. Here's the pitch. Ground ball hit back up the middle. Second baseman's going to field that one. Throw to first base just in time. So out number 1 in the books. You can score that one 4-3.
That's what they need to do is put that ball in play.
So Kayla Miller up to bat now for Garaway in the second position. She's your right fielder. Hits .429 on the year. And here's the pitch. Called strike on the inside corner.
Getting ahead of the hitters again with that first pitch strike.
That's huge when you can get that first pitch to stay ahead in the count. No balls and 1 strike to Kayla Miller. Here's the pitch. Strike 2. Brought the heat on the outside corner up in the count, 0-2.
Well, I tell you what, when she's hitting her corner, she's going to be tough to hit.
Ball gets on you quick. With that kind of pop, you know she's got a change up to go with it. We'll see that later. 0-2's the count to Kayla Miller. Top of the first inning, 1 away. There's a ground ball hit right to the second base side again. Easy play, 4-3 score for out number 2. 2 up, 2 down. That'll bring up True Tango. Donnie, right away, both these Garaway batters have put a bat on the ball.
I was just getting ready to say that. They're making contact. They just need to find a hole here someplace to get some green.
Well, you know what the sticks that this Garaway team has. They'll get their opportunities here tonight. So True Tango hitting .616 now on the year. Steps in on the right side. Man, the right-handed pitcher. Rocks and fires. Called strike. Starts out on top again. Yeah. So efficient.
Tango shook her head. Yeah, she saw it. That's what she needed to do, see that first pitch.
And that is part of it, seeing a new pitcher like this. You want to see what that looks like before you offer. Manning up 0-1 in the count. Gets the sign. Sets herself. Here's the delivery. Missed high. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Once again, there's that good discipline by the Garaway hitters.
And the man is a smart pitcher. She gets up in the count. She'll throw a waste pitch trying to get him a chase. It's well done. Those aren't wild pitches out there, folks. 1-1's the count. 2 away. Tango at the plate. Here's the pitch. Swung on a miss. Got her on the drop ball. Donnie, that one rolled off the edge of the table.
That did. And I tell you what, what a stride from Manning. Last night we were talking about Chrisman and almost getting out of the circle. Well, she is, and I'll tell you.
She gets on you in a hurry.
Yes, she does.
That long stride, when she lets go, she's right there on top of you. Tango would love to send one back at her right here. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Here's the pitch. Missed high, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Good eye by Tango. There again, trying to get her to chase that rise ball. Even up, 2-2, 2 away. Top of the first inning. Manning. There she goes. Misses high. Good layoff there by Tango. Got her on the rise ball. Brought that one down close to the strike zone. Good discipline there by your 3-hitter. We mentioned last night with Tango as well. On the season for her, batting out of that 3-hole, she's got 12 walks on the year for Garaway. Here's the payoff pitch. 2 away. Ground ball hit down the right field line. Foul. Tango protecting the plate up there, staying alive.
That's good contact.
Didn't get the pitch she wanted. It's kind of low and away. She just did a good job to waste that.
Absolutely fight it off.
Say, bring me something I can hit. She'll get another pitch right here. Manning takes her place on the mound. Tango digs in on the right side. Here we go. Called strike on the inside corner. Got her on the inside drop ball. And Garaway goes down 1-2-3 in the top of the first. This is high school softball here on WKLM.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Contact your local auto owner's insurance agent, Hobron's Insurance Service, 170 South Clay Street in Millersburg. Call 1-800-340-3767.
Hey, Scott, you smell that?
Yep, it's summer grilling season and somebody must be burning hot dogs already.
Then head to Rody's IGA and let the pros handle dinner. Get boneless, skinless Gerber chicken thighs for $3.48 a pound, boneless pork loin for $2.28 a pound, and boneless pork loin chops for only $2.98 a pound.
Plus certified Angus beef T-bone steaks, $14.68 a pound, and 10-pound tubes of 80% lean ground beef, $5.18 a pound.
Now through Sunday at Rody's IGA Marketplace. MEB Systems, a name that has been around since 1977. It is the area's flat roof specialist. Their mission statement is, serve our team, customers, and community by offering exceptional and innovative flat roofing services, all for the glory of God. MEB Systems has the experience to handle anything from scheduled maintenance to roofing multi-acre facilities protecting valuable equipment and merchandise. Call MEB Systems, your flat roof specialist, at 330-852-4333 or visit them online at MEBsystems.com. MEB Systems wishes all local athletes the best success this year.
Leading off for West Jefferson here in the bottom of the first inning, it's going to be Peyton Kincaid, the shortstop. She'll be followed by Mia Berg at the second baseman and Jenna Manning, the pitcher. 1-2-3 here for West Jeff. So on the mound here for Garaway, Annabelle King, 16-2 on the year. She has a 1.15 ERA. Kincaid for West Jeff, she leads off on the right side. So West Jeff's first at bat here. Here we go. King on the mound. Gets a sign. Here's the windup. Missed high for ball one. King has that nice little hop step in there, gathers herself when she gets ready to go forward, and she explodes at you. Down the count, 0-1 to the leadoff batter. Kincaid. Called strike on the outside corner, 1-1.
I tell you, if she's hitting those corners, she's going to be a tough pitcher to hit.
She is indeed. Control style pitcher. She can bring the heat when she wants to, but likes to paint the corners. Relies a lot on her accuracy. Here's the pitch. Swung on a miss. Got her on the high heat. Now up in the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Donnie, this is a place here where you'll love to see her kind of nibble on those corners, not give them anything good to hit.
Yeah, good pitch to waste right here.
Here's the 1-2 pitch. Missed high, good pitch there.
Yeah.
2-2.
Good discipline by Kincaid to stay off that.
Laid off the rise ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count to the leadoff batter. Annabelle King. Here's the pitch. Hit softly into right field. That's going to go in there. It's going to be good for a base hit. They tried to make the play at first base as they were successful with that last night. But for West Jeff, they're going to have the leadoff batter on board with a 1 base hit.
That's what you're looking for out of your leadoff hitters. Just get on base. Now you got Mia Burgett coming up. Good contact hitter, freshman as well.
Watch for the bunt here. Corner's creeping in a little bit here for Garaway. They'll want to advance this runner, get her into scoring position. Leadoff batter on here, bottom of the first for West Jeff. Burgett in the box on the right side. Wind up and pitch. Squares to bunt. She's going to knock that foul for strike 1. Kind of a late offer there. Didn't square completely around. A lot of times if you're going to bunt for a sacrifice, you're going to just square around early and show it.
I'll tell you what, she can run. Did you see her run? She runs on her toes. That's
Yes.
a sign of somebody very quick.
Spoken like a basketball coach, Mr. Hall. Burgett, here's the pitch. Missed high. Count goes 1 ball, 1 strike. Burgett, Kincaid look over at third base, get the signal from coach. Now King, she's got her sign. Here we go. Offered to bunt, missed it. Strike 2, squared around, just didn't get it done. So now King up in the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes here. She can get her to go fishing. Changes.
She had Kincaid down 1-2, and Kincaid was being very, very patient.
West Jefferson very disciplined at the plate. They will show you good patience up there. Swung on a miss, got her swinging. Big strike out there for King for the first out. That's going to bring up the pitcher now, Jenna Mannon, number 11. Mannon standing in on the right side.
18 home runs and 56 RBIs so far this year.
There's that stat. She can hit the long ball. She's effective. Bats in the 3-hole for a reason. 1 away. Runner on first base in Kincaid. There's the pitch. Big swing by Mannon, miss. Foul ball out of play. Took a rip at that first pitch. She wasn't thinking about bunting, was she?
No, she wasn't. There's too wide of a stride to bunt here.
No, King up. No balls, 1 strike. There's the pitch. Hit deep towards center field. That's going back, and that's out of here on top the batting cage. Just like that, Mannon has hit a 2-run home run to put West Jefferson up 2-0. And that was no doubt, as soon as it went off the bat, it was up in the air and gone. So West Jeff has struck first on a 1-out, 2-run bomb by Mannon. Two RBIs for her on 1 swing of the bat.
Into the wind.
Yeah, and Donnie, as you said, we've got that breeze is still blowing, and not quite the wind we had here last night, but it's blowing.
Yes, it is.
And it didn't seem to hold that up too much. That's going to bring up the cleanup hitter now, Macklin Messer. Messer playing left field for West Jeff. She bats from the right side. First pitch misses low in the dirt for ball 1 by King. King takes a look here, gets the sign from the catcher. Messer in the box. Here's the pitch. Swung on a miss. Nice pitch on the outside corner for strike 1. 1-1.
This will be a true test here for our pitcher, Garaway's pitcher, and See, she's got that short memory, you know.
Yeah, Annabelle King, when you give up that home run, you've got to have a short memory. You've just got to buckle down and go at it. There's another strike on the foul ball. So up in the count now, 1 ball, 2 strikes. King knows what she's doing out there, but against a team like West Jeff, you just cannot make a mistake. And a hitter like Manning, she kind of left that one up in the strike zone, made her pay.
Yeah.
Ahead of Messer here, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Here's the delivery. Just missed low. Nice location there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out, bottom of the first inning. Here's a 2-2 pitch to Messer. Just missed outside. Count goes full, 3-2.
Yeah, a couple good pitches right there, though.
That's what she's looking for there. Just loves to hit that low outside corner. That's her money pitch. The full count pitch here to the cleanup hitter Messer. With 1 away. Got her swinging. Strikeout number 2.
Yeah, you can't let that home run, affect you the rest of the game. And it looks like she's put it behind her right now and continue to pitch well.
That'll bring up the catcher, Peyton Curry, order number 23, the 5th batter. Get another right-handed batter. Here's Curry with 2 away. Bases are empty. Here's the pitch by King. Called strike. At the knees, good location. Donnie, I like your comment. King seemed to just settled right in here. Put that behind her. In a nice groove.
Thick skin and a short memory.
There you go. I've got that. At least the thick skin. Or maybe the short memory, too.
What? Yeah.
Ball 1. 1-1's the count. 2 away. What'd you say? It's a long time ago. Can't remember.
Yeah.
That happens the older we get, my buddy. King gets the sign here from Connor. Here's the pitch. Fouled back, out of play. So up in the count now, 1 ball and 2 strike is Annabelle King.
Annabelle, she's getting into a little bit of a groove these last couple batters.
Sometimes it takes you an inning or 2 to get comfortable on the mound out there. She came in last night in relief and just did an outstanding job coming in and shutting down that Lucasville Valley team. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Fouled down that's going to stay fair. Jimenez cleans that field over at third base and fires it over for the first out. Picked that one up off the line for out number 3. So 1 complete in the books. It's West Jefferson 2, Garaway nothing. Back after this on WKLM.
Call Berlin Heating and Cooling, your Rheem Pro partner, and you're calling the very best. Berlin Heating and Cooling services and installs Rheem and all types of furnaces and air conditioning equipment. Berlin Heating and Cooling, they're your local team you can trust. Call them today at 330-893-3057. That's 330-893-3057.
Phillips CT GIMD is proud to sponsor this Garaway broadcast. The primary care facility will treat patients of all ages, from pediatrics to geriatrics. Dr. Teague will help manage and diagnose a variety of common illnesses and conditions, covering a broad spectrum of health issues. They're located at 153.5 North Broadway in Sugar Creek and the Sugar Creek Family Medical Center, across from the fire station, and accept most major insurance plans. Call 852-3211 for an appointment.
And welcome back here, getting ready for the top of the second inning here for Garaway. They're going to start off with Audrey Miller, Nadia Pope, and Jaylene Jimenez. 1, 2, and 3 here for Garaway. Donnie, we were talking during the timeout break there as far as King goes. Nice job by her settling down after giving up that home run.
Oh, absolutely. I'm sure her coach, came up to her when she got over to the bench and says, you know what, good pitching. It's not the last home run you're going to give up. And just keep pitching the way you are, and we'll be okay. Like I said, thick skin, short memory, you go to the next batter.
Absolutely. So for West Jefferson here with this 2-0 lead, and a pitcher like Manning on the mound, that gives her a lot of confidence out there and takes a lot of pressure off of you early.
Oh, absolutely. But I'll tell you what, Garaway has put the bat on the ball. 2 of the 3 batters in the first inning was able to make contact, so that's trying to punch one through this infield.
So here we go for Garaway. Leading off, Audrey Miller, the second baseman, batting in the 4th position. She stands in on the right side. Here's a pitch by Manning. Took a little bit off.
Yes,
drop
she
ball.
did.
Strike one. Now that's a smart pitcher right there. She brought heat to those first 3 batters and starts out there with just something a little bit off speed and down. So again, ahead in the count. No balls, 1 strike is Manham. There's the pitch. There's the heat. Strike 2 right at the knees.
Yeah, I tell you what, Miller had a nice cut at that.
Did indeed. She was right on it. So no balls, 2 strikes to count to Audrey Miller. Miller hits .511 on the year. There's the pitch. Foul ball hit her right in the box. She'll stay there. Count holds, no 2. Absolutely gorgeous day out here. Not a cloud in the sky. What'd you say, Donnie? 77 degrees?
Well, it's 78, getting even better.
Well, it's getting even warmer. Just a light breeze out here. Can't ask for a better day for championship softball. There's a swing and miss. Catcher drops it. She'll throw it down to first base in time to get the strikeout. So out number 1. Down goes Miller. It'll bring up the designated player. This is Nadia Pope, batting in the 5th position.
Yeah, used that changeup for the first time right there.
Her second strikeout of the afternoon. Coming here in the 2nd inning. So Nadia Pope hits .425 on the season. Had that big 2-strike, 2-run RBI hit last night to give Garaway the lead in the 4th. One they would not relinquish. Pitch by Manham. Swung on a miss, put it right up under her chin for strike 1.
That high fastball is really, really tough to lay off.
You know, when you're standing there, that thing's coming at you, Donnie, it looks like a beach ball, and then it just disappears. Rise ball is probably one of the hardest pitches in fast pitch to lay off of. It looks so inviting, and then it just disappears on you. It's not funny. No balls, 1 strike. There's a pitch by Manham. Hit hard down the third base line. There's your base hit in the left field by Pope. Good piece of hitting there by Nadia Pope. Garaway's got their first base runner and first hit of the afternoon. That's going to bring up Jaylene Jimenez. Annabelle King will be on deck for the Pirates.
Yeah, Pope, just nice, short, compact swing. Make great contact, found a gap.
Ripped that right by the third baseman. Now they know she's not untouchable, Donnie. Yeah. The runner on first with 1 out, and Pope. Here's the pitch. Lifted in the air down the right field line. The Garaway fans scatter down there for a foul ball. So 1 strike to lead off. Good contact there by Jimenez.
Yeah, it was. That was a solid contact, just a little bit late.
Let's see if they try to catch somebody off guard here and bunt. Manham gets a sign. Here's the pitch. Fouled back out of play down the right side for strike 2. So no balls, 2 strikes. The count to Jimenez.
Be interesting to see if Manning comes back with something off speed here.
You've got choices when you're up 2 strikes in the count. There's the pitch by Manning. Fouled back. Jimenez staying alive in there, fighting off the good stuff. Count holds, no balls and 2 strikes. One down, Nadia Pope on first base for the Pirates. There's a wind-up and pitch. This time, that's going to go to the backstop. That's going to get Pope down to second base. She'll slide in safe. So no sacrifice needed there. She'll go down on the wild pitch. So count now. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Something green on the ground, get to an RBI.
Base hit scores something here that would get Garaway right back in it. Jimenez. Here's the pitch. Missed inside. Tough one to take there, but good eye by Jimenez. Count goes to 2-2. So what you might call a hitter's count here. Manning doesn't want to go to full count on this batter. Shakes off the sign by her catcher. She's got something in mind. Here's a wind-up delivery. Brought it with a high heat, missed. Good job by Jimenez to lay off. The count goes full now, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Jimenez looking to pull the trigger here. Mannon, the pitch. Called strike right down the middle. She froze her. Jimenez knew it.
She came back with her bread and butter, just that fastball.
Yep, Jimenez was looking for something different, maybe something off speed, didn't get it. Well, that'll bring up Annabelle King. Hit 387 on the year, the pitcher for Garaway, batting in the 7th hole. Could help her own cause right here with a base hit. Mano. Mannon misses there high. So Mannon throwing a few extra pitches here now this inning, which is good for Garaway. You know, you wonder, she comes back-to-back after pitching last night. Doesn't really show any signs of fatigue out there. Wind up in the pitch. There's a hit down the right field line, just foul. That would have done the trick, but a foul ball.
About 20, 24 inches, a little bit to the right, too far.
So count goes to 1-2. 2 away. Pope on second base. After that 1-out single. Went to second on the wild pitch. Here's a pitch by Mannon. Swung on and miss. Put that right up underneath the chin of King. So count now 1 ball and 2 strikes with 2 outs. Mannon takes her spot on the mound, gets the sign. Here's the rock and fire. Foul ball back out of play. King fighting it in there. Count holds 1-2. I want to remind you, the Kilbuck Savings Bank proudly supports our local youth, and they hope that you all knock it out of the park this year. It's the Kilbuck Savings Bank. Here's the 1 ball, 2 strike count to Annabelle King. Swung on a miss. That's going to get by the catcher. It's going to go all the way to the backstop, so King's going to get down to first base. And that's going to move Nadia Pope up to third base. So a strikeout that is not, as King now will be on first base, and they're going to run for her. Let's see what they do here. Indeed they are. So they're going to bring in a pinch runner here, and that's number 2 for Garaway. Molly Miller, the sophomore. So runners now on the corners for Garaway with 2 outs. So a little conference at the mound now here. Mannon talking to her third baseman and shortstop, making sure everybody's on the same page. So we'll see what Garaway wants to do here with Miller on first base, pitch running. Whether they're going to turn her loose here, what's going to happen. Glazer in the box here for Garaway. Layla Glazer. Takes ball low, 1. 2 outs here, but Garaway threatening here in the top of the second inning with runners on the corners.
Be interesting if they throw down, if Garaway does indeed steal here.
Layla Glazer at the plate. Here's the pitch. Hit right back to the middle up to Mannon. She's going to field that easy and throw over to first base for out number 3. So Garaway's going to strand 2 runners. They'll score nothing. So after 1.5 complete, it's West Jeff 2, Garaway nothing. It's girls high school softball on WKLM.
This is Jeff Allison at Burgett Insurance. I have partnered with Buckeye Insurance Group to provide our customers with insurance coverage at competitive rates, backed by outstanding service. If you would like a no-obligation review of your farm, home, or auto insurance, see me, Jeff Allison at Burgett Insurance. Buckeye Insurance Group and Burgett Insurance, working together to protect you.
Since 1975, Kaufman Realty and Auctions has been an industry pioneer in real estate at auction. This is Anthony Kaufman. Some companies come and go, and some experience ownership changes, but Dave Kaufman has owned and overseen every aspect of his company. During that time, Kaufman Realty and Auctions has grown and expanded to meet increasing customer needs while always staying on the cutting edge of technology and giving back to the community. Rooted in tradition, growing through innovation, we are Kaufman Realty and Auctions in Millersburg, Sugar Creek, New Philadelphia, Cambridge, and at kaufmanrealty.com.
Leading out the bottom of the second inning here for West Jefferson will be the first baseman, Haley McBrayer. Here's the pitch by King. Misses low and away for ball one. So McBrayer, Carruthers, and Treen up 1-2-3 here for West Jeff in the bottom of the second. Up 2-0. McBrayer on the right side takes the pitch, swung on, foul back out of play. Count goes 1-1 strike.
McBrayer is actually leading West Jeff in hits with 43 and leading the team in doubles with 10.
So hiding a pretty strong batter down there in that sixth position. That tells you there's a lot of people usually getting on ahead of her, Donnie.
Absolutely.
So McBrayer, 1-1 the count. Here's the pitch by King. Misses outside, ball two. 2 balls and 1 strike. Good crowd on hand here again this afternoon for this regional final. The Garaway faithful have traveled well again down here to Pickerington Central High School. Beautiful facilities. There's a swing down the right field line. Is going to go for a foul ball. That'll even up the count. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Haley McBrayer.
Henceforth, her doubles if she can paint those lines like she almost did there.
There you go. And that'll do it when you can hit the line, especially that right field line. That's pretty much a guaranteed double. Sometimes you're going to squeeze a triple out of that. 2-2's the count now. Here's the pitch by King. Swung on and miss. And that got by the catcher. Well, they're going to call a foul ball, and the catcher looks to be a little shook up back there, Connor. She took a little weird hop off that swing and miss. Good job by the umpire. He come out there to talk to King. Really what he's doing is giving that catcher time to catch her breath back there. Good piece of officiating there by the umpire.
Hopefully he told her a joke or something.
Exactly.
You know that?
He knew exactly what was going on. We saw a very, very well officiated ball game here last night by the men in blue. Good crew here again today. 2-2's the count. Nobody out. McBrayer, the leadoff batter here in the bottom of the second inning. Here's a wind-up and pitch. Hit towards the second base side. And moving underneath that, putting it away, is going to be Audrey Miller for out number 1. The score of that one, F4, out number 1. That'll bring up Maddie Carruthers. She's your center fielder and your 7th batter for West Jeff.
He's 7th batter, batting .343 for West Jeff. It's sort of sounds similar to Garaway, doesn't it?
She wants to get up in the order. She's got to pick up her game, Donnie.
Wow.
Maddie Carruthers. Here's the pitch from King. Squares the bunt. Foul ball, strike 1. Tried to catch the Garaway defense sleeping. Not sure they did that. Jimenez was coming hard there, as was Glazer from first base. So King's ahead in the count here. No balls, 1 strike to the leadoff batter, or second batter, Carruthers. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 2. Had her over top of that one. Oh, now King gets a chance to work ahead in the count here. No balls, 2 strikes. There's the windup and the pitch. Missed just outside. Good location, ball 1.
Great waste of a pitch right there.
Like a little breaking ball there. Took it up and away from the batter. So 1 ball, 2 strikes with 1 down. 2-0 game. West Jeff up on that 2-run homer by Manham. Foul ball back out of play. Count holds 1 ball, 2 strikes. Garaway looking to get out of this inning here, get back in there and get the bats out. Here's the pitch by King. Missed high for ball 2. Melway Paving Company is a well-known asphalt paving contractor for homes and surrounding counties since 1964, specializing in asphalt paving, crack sealing, seal coating, chip and seal, and pavement planting. That's Melway Paving. 2-2 pitch by King. Hit towards center field. Krista Miller drifts over to the gap. She'll put that one away easy for out number 2.
Well, they used to call that a can of corn.
They did indeed. You know, I didn't say that because I never truly understood it. What's that mean?
Me neither.
I thought you was going to impart some wisdom on me, Don.
No, but I remember that's just a can of corn on a fly ball.
There's a trivia question.
Even back into high school and college.
You know, I'm admitting on the air right now, all these years I've never known, and obviously you don't either. Here we go. Emma Treen in the box now for West Jeff. Swings on the first pitch, misses for strike 1.
Maybe we'll get a listener, maybe give us a text here to tell us what that is.
There you go. You want to put your number out there on the air, Donnie? There's the pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 2. Nice little drop ball at the mid-range.
BR 549.
No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bottom of the second inning, 2-0 West Jeff. 2s are wild. There's the pitch by King.
Ah, beautiful
Called
pitch.
strike on the outside corner. Spotted it for strike 3 and out number 3. So 2 complete are in the books. Your score after 2, it's West Jeff 2, Garaway nothing. Back after this on WKLM.
Whether you're exploring faith for the first time or looking for a place to call home, Northside Church invites you to be a part of their growing community. Join them for services Sundays at 9 and 10:30 a.m., where you'll find inspiring messages and a welcoming atmosphere for all ages. And for 6th to 12th graders, Northside Student Ministry meets Wednesdays at 6:30 p.m. during the school year. Visit them at 1207 Worcester Road, just north of Joel Pomeranian Hospital in Millersburg. They can't wait to meet you at Northside Church.
Ready to learn by doing? Buckeye Career Center is still enrolling high school and adult students for the 2026-27 school year. Available programs include auto collision repair, culinary arts, computer-aided design, landscaping, masonry, meat cutting, deli and bakery, and precision machining. Let us help you discover your passion and prepare for your future. Call us today at 330-339-2288 or apply online at buckeyecareercenter.org.
There we are back at the top of the third inning here for Garaway. They'll go 9-1, 2 in the order. This will be Kylie LaCroix leading off here for Garaway, followed by Krista Miller and Kayla Miller. Donnie LaCroix come up big here last night for Garaway. They could use it again.
Yep, just keep hitting that ball.
You know, mind you, she put one out over that center field fence last night that was gone by a whole bunch into a pretty stiff wind. So she's got power. There's the leadoff pitch by Mannon. Missed high for ball 1. I'll tell you, she brings that high heat to the rise ball is what it is. I'm going to tell you what, that ball is really moving, and it does has nice movement on it. You can see it climbing. We had a good view here from the side. You can see the up and down plane of the ball really well.
Boy, she just missed that.
Did indeed. Got on top of it. Good job there. She came with the rise ball and then comes something with a little bit outside, a little bit of drop top spin on it. Had to batter on top of it. That's that pitch you throw when you want your third baseman or shortstop to get the ground ball. So LaCroix, 6:44 on the year. 1-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Hit towards the third base side. That's going to be fielded cleanly over there by Treen. Thrown to first base to McBriar, out number 1. 5-3 on the putout. That'll bring it top of the order. Krista Miller, Kayla Miller on deck. 1 away. Be sure to stay tuned for the high school scoreboard here on WKLM. We'll have the scores from around the area all the way up till midnight. There's the 1-out pitch. Miss high for ball 1. Krista Miller grounded out to second base. Her first time up. Up in the count here, 1 ball. Here's the pitch by Mannon. Foul ball for strike 1. There again, come up with that high that she missed the first time, but come back with that mid-range drop ball. Got her on top of it.
Yep.
She doesn't put the ball in the same place twice. It really keeps the batters off balance. Very consistent on the mound. Does the same thing every time. There's a wind-up and pitch. Miss low inside. Count goes 2-1. Donna, we talked a little bit earlier. There might be a point in this game where Garaway might want to try a little small ball. You look at the third baseman. She's back even with the bag. First baseman's back. Here's a 2-ball, 1-strike pitch. Called strike, inside corner, through with a curveball. Batter stepped out of the way, and it broke over the plate.
I'm guessing coach is having Manning taking all the bunts. That's the reason why they're not playing a little bit in.
And she's athletic enough. She can field that position from the middle of the field.
Got the arm for it as well.
Count 2-2 with one down. The pitch. Called strike. Come right back with that same pitch. Got her looking. Out number 2. That'll bring up Kayla Miller with a true tango on deck. 5th strikeout of the game already by Manning.
Miller grounded out to second base, first time up.
Kayla Miller bats from the right side. Here's the pitch. Ball 1, up around the eyes. Two down here. As Garaway left 2 runners stranded back in the second inning on 1st and 3rd. Looking to get something going here, a 2-out rally. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed, got her on the drop ball.
That's just fun to watch, that ball come in and drop just like that. From our view, you can see it so easily.
It's fun from our view. It's not fun when you're the batter.
No.
It's like, where'd it go? It was there, and now it's not. Manning, 1-1 the count, 2 away. Here's the pitch. Ground ball hit right back at Manning. She says, I'll take that. Throw it to first, out number 3. So after 2.5 in the books, it's West Jefferson 2, Garaway nothing. Back after this on WKLM.
At Beachy's, we're about keeping you safe and on the road. We believe in building lasting relationships through a trustworthy service. Our team cares about delivering quality every time. We offer auto, diesel, heavy-duty, and tire services. Our Winesburg location is open 7 a.m. to midnight, located at 2653 US 62. Call Winesburg at 330-359-5421. Our Berlin location is open 7 a.m. to 4 p.m., located at 5979 County Road 201. Call Berlin at 330-674-6970. Explore our full range of services and easily schedule your next appointment at beachies.com.
Sutherland Brothers Sand and Gravel Incorporated is proud to be a part of this Garaway broadcast. At Sutherland Brothers, they offer sand, gravel, topsoil and fill dirt, mason sand, and concrete sand. They are open Monday through Friday from 7 to 5, Saturdays from 7 to noon, and closed on holidays. Call 330-756-2244. That's 330-756-2244. Located on Sunland Road Northwest in Beach City. Sunland Brothers Sand and Gravel Incorporated. Men with true grit.
It's 9-1-2 for West Jefferson here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. They'll start off with Lacey Dunning in her first at bat. She is the right fielder batting in the 9 hole. Peyton Kincaid on deck. There's a square to bunt. They'll be fielded by Glazer. She'll throw over to first base in time as Audrey Miller got over to cover, so nice play there. Score at 3-4 on the putout for out number 1.
I'll tell you what, great hand-eye coordination for Miller right there covering first base.
And good job over there by Glazer to field that as West Jeff tried a little surprise bunt out of that 9 batter. So 1 away, they'll bring up Peyton Kincaid. She had a leadoff single to start the ball game for West Jeff in the first. Stands in on the right side. Here's King with a pitch. Called strike on the outside corner. Good start. Don, we were talking about that can of corn thing a little bit ago. Nobody knows what that means. Our producer, Casey Claxon, the guy that knows everything, he didn't even know what it means back there. So we're waiting on that text from one of our listeners. There's a pitch by King. Ground ball hit to the left field side foul. So King up, no balls and 2 strikes. Good start for her. The bottom of the 3rd inning. Game moving right along here at a quick pace. No King. Looking to make quick work out of Kincaid right here. I'd like to put her down on this pitch with 2 strikes. 1 away. Here's the windup. Called strike, got her. Took a little bit off the rise ball.
She has found her rhythm. You know what? That one pitch right there in that first inning by Mannon is the only one that she hasn't really had, I think, control of.
4 strikeouts here for King. And Donnie, she's had short-term memory there. She seemed to put that behind her, and she's really pitching well right now. There's a strike to Burgett to start off her. Big swing and a miss there on the outside pitch for strike 1. King gets the sign. Here's the pitch. Swung on a miss. Good waist pitch up around the eyes. Got her to bite. Took her fishing, and she bit.
Yep, she's in rhythm. She is in rhythm right now.
Momentum swinging a little bit on Garaway's side here on this side of it. See if they can get out of this and get the bats out. Here's a 2-strike pitch. Fouled back. Good job fighting that off up there by Burgett.
Freshman versus freshman right here.
Don, we talked about Burgett a little bit in the pregame off the air, and for a freshman, I mean, she's got some big numbers. She's the real deal.
Yes, she is. We've seen so much young talent.
Been impressive, hasn't it?
Yes.
There's the pitch. Swung on a miss, got her on the drop ball for strike 3. And a 1-2-3 inning here for Garaway in the bottom of the 3rd. So after 3 complete, West Jeff 2, Garaway nothing. Back after this on WKLM.
Having trouble with your farm equipment? Don't spend all your hard-earned money on buying new. Bring your equipment to Fisher Farm Service, located at 5327 Weller Road Northwest in New Philadelphia, and have their qualified technicians take a look at it. The technicians at Fisher Farm Service can fix your equipment and have it working as good as new. Their technicians specialize in tractors, combines, skid loaders, and balers. So the next time your farm equipment is not working to your standard, take it to Fisher Farm Service and get your equipment back to peak performance. Call Fisher Farm Service at 330-364-4449.
Give your home the protection it deserves with Cedar Max Super Polymer Insulated Siding from MRV Siding Supply. Cedar Max by Provia delivers outstanding performance inside and out, all in a variety of beautiful colors. Backed by a lifetime limited warranty, Cedar Max keeps your home looking great for years to come. Stop by MRV Siding Supply on County Road 624 in Millersburg or MRVsiding.com.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
And we're back here getting ready for the top of the 4th inning. True Tango will lead off for Garaway. Hey, our producer, Casey Claxon, back there, he did his homework down. He knows what a can of corn means. Go ahead and tell everybody.
This is how it is. A routine fly ball hit to the outfield, okay? When the 19th century clerks at grocery stores and general stores are looking for an easy way to reach canned goods up on the high shelves, they started using long hook sticks to pull them down. After dropping the cans towards them, they would catch them in their aprons just like a foul ball.
There's your can of corn theory. Casey Claxon, thanks for that clarity. Good to know that information. We'll never use it again.
My day is complete.
All right, here's Tango for Garaway. Takes the first pitch for a called strike. Useless information, but good information, right? Yeah. In the spirit of softball here today. Baseball term, but it crosses over. There's cross-pollination here. 1 strike count here to Tango. Mannon. Here's the pitch. Tango hits it off of her leg. Foul ball in the box.
That hurts so bad, especially on top of the foot where she just got nailed.
That's going to leave a mark, Donnie. Tango, hands on her hips. Going to walk that one off. Umpire picks up her bat there to help her out.
Might want to go out to the pitcher and tell her to joke.
Yeah. I think the umpire looks good holding that pink bat, doesn't he? Yeah. He's a pretty big guy. I'm not going to say that to him. Tango trying to shake off that foul ball. And, boy, that does hurt when it comes down the top of your foot. You know, one thing for her to do now is step up here and knock it out of the park. She's going to be down no balls and 2 strikes in the count.
Well, I'd hope he'd let her take a couple steps, like a quick jog or something.
And I'm pretty sure Mannon's not going to throw anything easy here to swing at, so she'll need to buckle down and be ready when she digs in the batter's box. It's her lead foot. She doesn't need it to hit, just needs it to run. Tango, down 2 strikes. Here's the pitch by Mannon. Missed high, ball 1. You know, she's the kind of pitcher you think she's going to throw you a ways pitch, but you always got to be ready because she might just blow one right by you down the middle.
Yeah, and I'm not real sure about. I mean, she's 6 foot.
Oh, I'd say.
Yeah, pitcher, and boy, she can bring it.
She's a bit of an imposing figure out there. I mean,
yes.
If you had her coming at you when you're in the batter's box. There's the pitch. Hit towards the shortstop. What a play over there at shortstop by Messer. Fires to first base in time for the out. How about that?
That was incredible.
6-3 on the put-out, but what a hard-hit ball by Tango. Just a nice backhand play by the shortstop over there, Messer. Or Kincaid, excuse me.
I mean, great exchange. Didn't take her long to get the ball over to first base either.
Got a cannon over there. Kincaid scoop that one up, come up, fire him. Went to the crossover backhand to her right side. One knee, stood up, and fired a BB. One down. That's going to bring up Audrey Miller. Takes ball 1. Nadia Pope on deck. Pope with the only hit here for Garaway yet this afternoon. Miller struck out back in the second. There's the windup and the pitch. Called strike at the knees, 1-1 the count. Be sure to stay tuned for on the game. We'll have our Mill Street Player of the Game, brought to you by our good friends at Mill Street Diner in Sugar Creek. Today's winner gets a $25 gift card to Mill Street Diner. There's Mannon. Pitch fouled out. So count goes to 1 ball and 2 strikes to Audrey Miller. Top of the 4th inning here for Garaway. As time is moving on here. Mannon showing no real signs of cracking yet. Very composed out there. If she doesn't like what she sees, she'll back off and gather herself just like she did there. Gets the sign. Here's the pitch. Hit hard towards the third base side. That'll go foul. Count will hold 1 ball and 2 strikes. One down here for Garaway, the top of this 4th inning. Nadia Pope standing on deck for Garaway. Audrey Miller, 1 ball, 2 strike count. Here's the pitch by Mannon. Hit softly towards second base side. Burgett's going to run over to get it.
Ooh, safe.
Just in time. First base umpire had to think about that one for a minute. I'd say good call. Moved by a half a step for out number 2.
Yeah, that was a tough pickup for the second baseman there because I had some funky spin on that.
Well, it was kind of a backspin. It was hit softly. It almost kind of broke away from her. Good observation, Don. That's going to bring up Nadia Pope. Again, she got the first hit of the game here back in the 2nd inning. Jaylene Jimenez on deck. Pope stands in on the right side. Here's the pitch. There's one in the dirt. You don't see that too often from Mannon. That's one of those drop balls that leaves your hand just a little bit early and it finds the dirt. So consistent with her release point. Doesn't matter what pitch she throws, she lets it go from the same place every time. It's hard for a batter to pick it up. There's Pope with the windup. The pitch, strike 2. Strike 1, excuse me, it took it right by the knees.
I like Pope's swing, short, compact.
And Mannon's got good memory here, too. She's keeping the ball down in the strike zone on her. 2 drop balls to start her off. Not going to give her anything to hit. Here's the pitch. Another drop ball at the knees. Strike 2. This one will be there and outside, or it's going to be way up around her eyeballs. or it could be a changeup. Watch out for that, too. We really haven't seen that yet today.
I've only seen it one time so far.
One time. Bannon, again, doesn't like the sign. She's going to back off and think about it. Very thoughtful pitcher out there. Pitches with her head. There's the pitch. Ground ball hit towards the shortstop side. Fielded on one hop. Easy play to first base for out number 3. So 3.5 are in the book. Score holds 2-0 West Jefferson. Back after this on WKLM.
Wayne Homes Health is now part of the Premier Pharmacy family, giving us even more ways to serve you. This is Joel Gauss from Premier Pharmacy, and I'm pleased to announce our acquisition of Wayne Homes Health in Worcester, allowing us to offer a full line of home medical equipment, including hospital beds, lift chairs, scooters, and more. We also offer home modifications, including stair lift and ramp installation. Rental and delivery are both available. Stop in and see the new display at our Berlin location, now located inside of German Village Shopping Center, or visit us in Worcester at 720 Winkler Drive to see our full line of medical and home modification equipment.
When you're thinking of an old-fashioned smokehouse flavor, think Sugar Valley Meats. They carry their own ham and bacon, and the old-fashioned smokehouse uses hickory, apple, and sassafras. Processing, curing, and custom butchering are available, cut to your specifications. Stop in and see all the products that they offer. That's Sugar Valley Meats on Dutch Valley Drive in Sugar Creek. Turn left at the light, and Sugar Valley Meats is 1/4 mile on the right. Call today, 330-852-4423.
And we're back here at the bottom of the 4th inning for West Jefferson. They're going to lead off with 3, 4, and 5. It's Jenna Manham leading off.
Be interesting to see what Garaway does pitching-wise here. See if they give her anything to hit.
That first pitch was not. That was ball one way up around her eyes. Homered in the first inning. This is her second at bat. There's the pitch. Called strike on the outside corner. Took a little off. So count goes 1-1. King on the mound gets the sign from Connor. Here's the pitch. Drop ball missed in front of the plate for ball 2.
You know, King's only given up 2 hits in this game, so she's pitched well other than just that one pitch that Mannon took out of the park.
Yes, indeed. She has settled right in after that and has pitched actually outstanding softball. As she has got 5 strikeouts on the afternoon in her own name. Here's a wind-up and pitch. Called strike, top of the strike zone. It's what she does well, Donnie. She just hits the edges.
And that's what you need. It's all location.
Absolutely. So count even at 2-2 to Manham. Messler on deck. Here's the pitch. Change up. Oh, froze everybody. No, I mean everybody. That just missed outside. Count goes full. That froze Manning, too. She wasn't looking for that. They had her right where they wanted her. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit hard towards the right center gap. Going to be picked by the right fielder. And Mannon's going to go towards third base. She's going to round second. Didn't even slow down. She's into third base. The throw bobbled at second base, and she's going to score. And, man, can she get around the bases.
She can. We call that double.
You're going to call that a double with a throwing error.
Yeah.
But Mannon's going to get all the way around to score for the second time today. The throw from right field going into second base, got by the second baseman, scooted out towards the right field line, and Mannon was already well on her way to third base. And she just kept on trucking. Downey, she's got some wheels.
Yes, she does. There's a reason why she's getting recruited like she is.
Indeed. So give her the 2-base hit with the error. And now West Jefferson up 3-0. That's going to bring it to batter now, Macklin Messler, with Peyton Curry on deck. McKaylin Messer. There's the wind-up and pitch. Swung on and missed by Messer for strike one.
You know, Messner's batting .460. Nothing to laugh about there either, I'll tell you. Just, wow.
Good batting average. You know, fast pitch softball, you get somebody that's hitting 330, that's a good average. 1 for 3 is a good day in fast pitch. These girls that are hitting 400 and 500 and 600, they're the real deal. Donnie, you said it. We've seen some good talent, a lot of young talent here in this tournament this year.
Oh, absolutely. It's just incredible. I mean, both pitchers today, Mannon Jr., King, freshman.
Underclassmen getting it done. There's a wind-up and pitch. Check swing. That's going to be hit deep in the air towards left field. That's going back and out of here.
Check swing for a home run.
Excuse me, and it's gone. Just like that, it's 4-0. She literally just stuck her bat out in front of it. Wasn't the pitch she thought she was getting. And that was a check swing dinger over the left field wall. That's going to push the lead out now to 4-0. And we've got nobody out here in the bottom of the fourth. It's that part of the lineup right here that Garaway probably feared getting back into the meat of this West Jeff order. And they've come up big again here with back-to-back runs, still nobody out.
Yeah, well, they try to get this out right here. Like I said, the first one's usually the hardest.
Absolutely, one out at a time. Oh, that'll bring up Peyton Curry with Haley McBrayer on deck. Peyton Curry, the catcher for West Jefferson. She'll lay down the bunt down the third base line. Jimenez is going to go over there, but not in time. That's going to be an infield hit. And they've got Garaway on their heels right now.
Beautiful bunt.
That was well executed. You couldn't have went out there and dropped it any better. I went about 15 feet down the line towards Jimenez and just sat there and spun. Kind of out there in no man's land where the catcher and third baseman both had to converge. And when you look at Peyton Curry, she's got wheels on the base path, so it didn't take her long to get to first. So Curry on first with nobody out. McBrayer hits it in the air towards right field. Miller camps underneath that one, puts it away for out number one, scored F9.
That stopped West Jefferson's 3 consecutive hits to start this fourth inning. Needed that out right there for Garaway.
Yep, big out. You got the first one. That'll bring up Maddie Carruthers. She flied out to center field her first time up with Emma Treen on deck. There's King with the windup. There's a bunt. Going to be fielded there by King. Throw to first base in time for the out. Now they got the runner at Pickle at third. Throw down there at third, and they got her. They got Curry in a rundown over there. So great play by Garaway defensively to get out of the jam here. So you're going to score that first one 1-4 for out number 2, and then you're going to go 4-5 for the put out at third base for out number 3. But after 4 complete, 4-0 West Jeff. Back after this on WKLM.
Denko Marketing and Tricor Industrial, 2 reputable entities, are the proud sponsors of this broadcast. Denko takes pride in distributing garage door parts and producing specialty tools, serving customers at home and abroad. Need superior tools for your project? Head to Tricor Industrial on Bowman Street in Worcester, boasting an impressive lineup of Milwaukee power tools, Wright tools, grade 5, grade 8, and stainless steel fasteners. While visiting, don't overlook their steel blue work boots and wide selection of drill bits, taps, and dies. Denko and Tricor, proud partners of making an impact in your community.
Spring into summer with Millersburg Electric's holiday mega sale going on now through June 3rd. Hi, this is Kerry Taylor, and savings throughout the store include $570 off a GE washer and dryer pair and $900 off a Whirlpool 31 cubic foot French door refrigerator, now just $1,799. Plus, with summer grilling season here, get free assembly on all Weber grills and Blackstone griddles. We offer free in-carton drop-off on appliances or have our dedicated delivery team professionally install your appliance purchase. Qualified customers get 0% financing through May of 2027. So visit us today or shop 24/7 at millersburgelectric.com.
Top of the 5th inning here for the Pirates. Going to bring up Jaylene Jimenez, Annabelle King, and Clayla Glazer for the Pirates. They find themselves down 4-0, Donnie, and it's time to get to work here for Garaway.
It is, and I'll guarantee you West Jeff's got it in their minds. 9 outs here, and they get a trip to Akron.
Indeed. You can see the energy picking up there on the West Jeff side. They can start to feel it here a little bit.
But I'll tell you what, they've had that even pregame, watching them warm up. High energy team.
Yep, picked up on that as well. They have quite a swagger to them, and rightfully so. Very good ball club. So Jimenez struck out looking. back in the second inning for Garaway. She'll dig in on the right side. Here's a pitch by Mannon. Swung on, lifted out of play down the right field side for strike one.
Good cut, good swing. Just need to straighten that out.
Jimenez has a good eye for the softball. She sees it well up there at the plate. Good contact hitter. Here's the pitch by Manham. Missed low for ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Took a little bit off that pitch right there. Does a great job mixing up her speeds. One the count to Jimenez. Here's a pitch by Manham. Missed high for ball 2. Hopper Insurance, located at 170 South Clay Street in Millersburg. For a quote on your auto, home, farm, business, life, health, and annuity needs, call Hopper Insurance at 800-340-3767. There's a 2 ball, 1 strike pitch. Called strike on the outside corner, 2-2.
Yeah, Jaylene knew that was a strike. She shook her head. That's one that I wish she could have back.
Yeah, absolutely. So count 2-2. She'll be in protect mode now. Nobody down. And a King on deck. Here's the pitch. Hit hard right the first base side. She'll get a glove on it. Goes into foul territory. She recovers in time for the put out. And what a shot there. Jimenez hit a rocket.
That was just more of a reaction, I believe, from first baseman for
McBrayer. I mean, she literally had to stick her glove up there.
It's a good thing she did.
Self-preservation. Yeah. So good play. She's okay. Made a good play on the ball. Donnie, that's why you see all these young ladies wearing first face mask out there. It's a necessity in today's game.
Yes, it is.
There's the pitch to King. She fouls it away for strike 1. Donnie, I was coaching this game back in the mid and late 90s, about the time the hot bats started coming out, and it just really changed the game at that point. And the face masks weren't long after that. There was a lot of injuries early in this game that made those face masks come about. We saw a line shot the pitcher took last night. She never got a glove on. Hit her right in the leg. Here's the 1 strike pitch to King. Fouled on for strike 2. Good cut there by King.
Yeah, real good cut.
She was right on that one. Yeah, we talk about King. She's just a freshman. That's a name we're going to hear for a while.
Yep.
It's a good one. It's a .387 batting average on the year. She's down 2 strikes here with 1 out in the top of the 5th for the Pirates. Glazer on deck for Garaway. Here's the pitch. Missed high for ball 1. Good spot.
I mean, that's the discipline right there that the Garaway hitters have had, and that's that's the reason, another reason why they're playing in this regional final game, because they are disciplined.
Very solid ball team here. Coaching staff for Garaway does an outstanding job with these young ladies. They're back in this position for a reason as well. Here's the pitch by Manham. Missed low in the dirt for ball 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Glazer and LaCroix on in the hole here for Garaway with 1 down. Manning, 2 balls, 2 strikes with an out. Here's the pitch. Foul ball. Good job up there by King to fight it off. Had that pitch low and inside. Did a good job to waste it. She'll fight for another pitch. Manning gets the sign. Here's the pitch. Took a little off of it there, and King wasted it.
Another foul ball. I mean, good job of fighting those off.
Great at-bat. Quality at-bat for King. Making Manning stand out there and throw some pitches. Yeah, that'll get in a pitcher's head after a while. You can't get that batter out, and they keep fouling it off. It frustrates you. Manning doesn't seem to be too frustrated right now. Let's see what King can do. Here's the pitch. Hit right back towards second base side. Fielded cleanly over there by Bergert. Thrown to first for out number 2.
You know, that's the reason why Mannon is allowing herself to throw those fastballs in there, because she knows if it's hittable, her defense is behind her and they're going to field it and make the out.
Absolutely. Indeed, well said. That'll bring up Kayla Glazer. Glazer, your 8 hitter with LaCroix on deck. 2 away, top of the 5th inning. Glazer on the right side. Here's the pitch. Hit hard up the right side. That's going to get into right field for a base hit. So Glazer gets something started here for Garaway in the top of the 5th with a 1 base hit with 2 outs. That's going to bring up Kylie LaCroix. And they could use a little LaCroix magic just like she had last night right here.
Yes, they could. Last time she grounded out to third base.
So Coach Dennis Koshmeter here is going to get another pinch runner, I believe, as Glazer will reach first base on that right side single. Scooted between the first and second baseman. So they're going to bring in number 11 here, and this is going to be Kayla Kloblentz, another freshman for Garaway. She'll pinch run for Glazer.
A little bit of 2-out lightning right now.
Be a good time for the Rally Cats if you got one, folks. Yep. Put it on. Garaway's in business here with a runner on first base. Just their third base runner of the afternoon, as Mannon's given up just 2 hits. There's the pitch to LaCroix, missed high and away for ball 1. So LaCroix, if she can get on here, they'll be back to the top of the order for Garaway with Krista Miller on deck. LaCroix, a good hitter in this 9 position. Takes a strike at the knees. Count goes to 1-1.
Boy, she just loves that low ball, doesn't she? Right at the knees.
Not going to hurt you much down there, and she does a good job of spotting it in that lower quadrant of the strike zone. Mannon, here's the pitch. Hit hard towards the shortstop. Scoop over to second base will be in time. Score at 6-4 for the 3rd out of the inning. And so Garaway, they'll get 1 hit here in the top of the 5th, but they'll leave her on base. So after 4.5 complete, it's West Jeff 4, Garaway nothing. Back after this on WKLM.
Hey, other guys' insurance, you got Kyle.
Hey, Kyle, it's Brenda. I was just reading through your proposal, and I have a few questions.
When we drafted up your proposal, we really aimed right down the middle.
Sometimes wonder if your insurance agent true priority is more time on the golf course. At Hummel, we do insurance differently. Our expert advisors help you not only mitigate risk, but operate more efficiently, decrease employee turnover, and increase your bottom line.
There may be other choices out there, but when it comes to tires and service, there's really only one place to go. Millersburg Tire Service. In business for over 73 years, it's not just about the prices, it's about the people and the service. That's why service is in their name. They started back in 1953 from humble beginnings, and today they continue serving homes in the surrounding counties with a beautiful showroom, modern facilities, and even a front porch where you're always welcome. They treat people the way you want to be treated. With all that, there's no reason to go anywhere else. Millersburg Tire Service, located on State Route 39, east of Millersburg.
And we're back here, bottom of the 5th inning here for West Jeff. They'll go 8-9-1 with Emma Treen, Lisa Dunnigan, and Peyton Kincaid for West Jeff. The Rough Riders up 4-0. This will be Emma Treen. She struck out back in the 2nd. Here's the first pitch. That'll be a called strike on the outside corner.
They're doing a good job of getting ahead in the count.
She is indeed. Oh, Annabelle King squaring off against Emma Treen, the third baseman for West Jeff. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Got her on the high heat for strike 2. King has dominated the bottom part of this order here against West Jeff. It's just been that 1 through 4 has given her fits up there on the other side. Oh, Treen, here's the pitch. Fouled back, she stays alive. King took a little off of it. So count holds, no balls, 2 strikes. Leadoff batter here in the bottom of the 5th inning is Emma Treen. Her second appearance today. There's the pitch by King. Took a little bit off. Good at bat there. Treen wasted it, fouled her away.
Yeah, good job. I mean, both ways today. Good discipline at the plate.
Absolutely. These girls have laid off pitches I would have probably swung at, Donnie.
Yep. I've seen it.
Well, you were watching. I didn't think you were watching. Here's the pitch. Fouled back again. That's caught on the field behind us by one of the Garaway players. Back there warming up. So count holds, no balls, 2 strikes. Here's King. 0-2 pitch to Treen. Took a little bit off. She fouled it off again. What an at-bat up there for Treen. And how about King? She keeps fighting up there. She hasn't thrown a ball to this batter yet.
I'd like to say she's back in that groove again.
Yeah. She is indeed. All in all, folks, she has pitched an outstanding ball game here today. There have just been a couple of batters in situations. West Jeff can score quick. There's the pitch. That's lifted high in the air towards shallow left field. Kayla LaCroix comes in. She'll put it away. There's that can of corn for out number 1. You want to read that script again, Donnie?
I can remember it.
Well, we all know now. 1 out here. That's going to bring up Lacey Dunnigan. She's the right fielder for West Jeff. Number 9 hitter. Peyton Kincaid on deck. I know King would love to put away Dunnigan right here. Bats from the left side. Lacey Dunnigan. Tried to bunt back in the 3rd inning. She was put out on the 3-4. Soft hit ball towards the second base guy. Scooped up and thrown to first in time by Audrey Miller for out number 2. So you score that one 4-3. Back to the top of the order. This is Peyton Kincaid. Base hit in the first, struck out in the 3rd. So for King, Donnie, I know she'd like to get rid of her, not face that 2, 3, and 4 in this inning.
Oh, absolutely.
Called strike at the knees. Good start right there. She painted the corner on Kincaid. Kilbuck Savings Bank proudly sponsors the local youth and hope that you all knock it out of the park this year. Kilbuck Savings Bank, one of our proud sponsors. Fly ball lifted down the left field side. That's drifting towards the out of play, and that'll drop into the West Jeff crowd over there. So count now goes, no balls and 2 strikes.
Boy, Jaylee Jimenez just covered a lot of territory. Almost had that.
She's got speed over there, doesn't she?
Yes, she does.
Plays that third base position so well. She reacts. Reacts well. The kind of athlete you want at third. Here's the pitch. Missed low in the dirt.
Good
for
waste.
Ball 1. Yeah. Right where I would have put it. So count is 1-2 with 2 away. Peyton Kincaid with Mia Burgett on deck. Kincaid digs in on the right side. Here's King on the mound. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on, got her on the swing for the strike 3. So West Jeff goes down 1-2-3 in the bottom of the 5th after 5 complete. 4-0 West Jeff. Garaway coming to bat. High school softball on WKLM.
Biker Sand and Gravel, serving the Central Ohio area of Wayne and Holmes County since 1935. They are a name and business you can trust. Their products and services include ready-mix concrete, excavating, limestone, sand and gravel, and hauling services. They are locally owned and operated, insured and bonded, and most importantly, ready to serve you. For more information, call 330-674-0038.
Looking to upgrade the exterior of your home? Siding is indeed the best bang for your dollar. Hi, I'm Nevin Mast with Home Siding Contractors. We have the best siding on the market today, and the low maintenance aspect of our siding is what our customers enjoy the most. Provia Siding fits that bill exactly. No frequent painting or staining with wood siding. No routine sealing like stucco. Provia Siding lasts. Check out all we have to offer at our new and improved showroom east of Millersburg, and let our experienced sales team show you how affordable our products can be.
Top of the sixth inning here for Garaway. They're at the top of the order. 1, 2, 3, Krista Miller, Kayla Miller, and True Tango. Donnie, it's not do or die time yet, but we're getting there.
Yeah, I mean, they just need base runners is what they need. Get them on base somehow, some way this inning, and do what you got to do to get them in.
So Krista Miller ground out to second and struck out today. Her first 2 times up. Garaway bench trying to rally in here. In need of some runs here, getting late in the game, down 4-0. There's a rip into left field, going to be hit right at the left fielder and put away by Messer. Boy, got the pitch she wanted, hit it hard, Dom.
That was a line drive out to that left fielder.
So one away is going to bring up Kyla Miller now.
Probably the hardest hit ball today against Manning.
Would agree with that. Miller 0 for 2 on the afternoon, a ground out in the first and and ground out in the third as well. Both balls hit to the right side of the infield. Opens her stance in the box, close it, and takes strike one. Kayla Miller, the right fielder for Garaway. Here's a pitch by Manham. Missed high for ball one. 1-1 the count. 1 out. Manham has pitched a gem hitter today. She's only given up 2 hits so far in 5 full innings. 5 strikeouts on the afternoon for her. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard towards the left side, shortstop. Kincaid scoops, throws. Easy put out. 6-3 on the out for out number 2. That'll bring up True Tango.
You know, that confidence is just incredible that you can see out there in that infield. And the pitcher has, you know, looks behind her and has that really stout defense.
It helps you pitch out there when you know you've got 8 others around you that can play D like that.
Absolutely.
So True Tango, 0 for 2 today. Strikeout in the first, ground out the short in the fourth. Here's the pitch. Missed high for ball 1. Sun's starting to drop down the sky. Donnie looking right in our eyes here, getting hard to see. But it has been an absolutely beautiful night for championship softball here at Pickerington Central High School. Beautiful facilities down here. Missed in the dirt for ball 2. Well, they've been hosting championship softball down here for a long time through tournaments.
Quite a while.
Back in my days coaching, we came through Pickerington. Beautiful facility here. They do a great job. Manning down 0-2 in the count to Tango. Here's the pitch. Foul back for strike 1. Tango, she was thinking hit right there. I like the aggressiveness with 2 balls on her. She was looking for something to hit and knows her team needs something.
Yep.
So Tango here with the 1-2 count. Digs in on the right side. Manning on the mound gets the sign. There's the pitch. Took a little bit off of it. Tango fouls it down the third base line. Great pitch there by Manning.
Phenomenal pitch.
After Tango got a good turn on the last one, she come back with that off speed. You know your pitcher's mind's still in the ball game. I could be wrong. I think she's calling her own pitches out there, Donnie. Not picking up anything coming from the dugout. She's well in control of what she's doing out there. 2-2 count to Tango. Here it is. Ball hit hard towards the right center gap. That's going to get in the gap. Tango's going to round first. She's headed to second base. She'll go in standing up for a double, so Tango has got a double, and Garaway has got a base runner in the sixth. So a big two-strike double to the right center gap by True Tango is going to bring up Audrey Miller.
You know, and you got your cleanup hitter right now. Audrey's due.
Nadia Pope on deck, right in the meat of the order here for Garaway. Little two-out rally start here possibly for Garaway. Miller from the right side. Here's the pitch. Called strike. Manning comes right back on top. Just the third hit of the day given up by Manning. Tango now 1 for 3 on the afternoon. Miller struck out in the first, ground out in the fourth. Here's the pitch. Took a strike at the knees. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Now Manning in the driver's seat here. Manning gathers herself behind the mound, now steps on the rubber. Checks the catcher. Likes the sign. Here's the motion. And the pitch. Hit hard towards the right side, towards the right field line. I'll be put away out there as Dunnigan gets underneath of that to put it away for the third out. So Garaway is going to strand one of the bases after 5.5 in the books. It's West Jeff 4, Garaway nothing. Back after this on WKLM.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Contact your local auto owner's insurance agent. Hobron's Insurance Service, 170 South Clay Street in Millersburg. Call 1-800-340-3767.
Hey, Scott, your grill ready for the weekend?
Ready? I polished it, named it Sir Sizzles, and told the neighbors, mind your own burgers.
Then fire it up with grill-ready deals at Rudy's IGA. It's certified Angus beef porterhouse steaks for $15.48 a pound, flat iron steaks for just $8.48 a pound, and 80% lean family pack ground beef for $5.48 a pound.
Plus USDA boneless pork loin roast, $2.28 a pound, Southern Seas easy peel shrimp, $5.98, country style ribs for $2.68 a pound, and Johnsonville smoked sausage for $3.98.
Now through Sunday at Rudy's IGA Marketplace, where the grill masters shop.
Oh, headed to the bottom of the sixth inning here for West Jeff. We've got a pitching change here as Audrey Miller has come in for Garaway. So King's Day is done on the mound. Audrey Miller coming in here in the bottom of the sixth inning.
I believe you got Keaton Yoder then coming in at second base, number 20.
Indeed we do. Good eyes, Mr. Hall. That's why we got you along. You're not just another good-looking, good voice over there, you know. Here's the pitch by Miller. Called strike at the knees. So King went five complete here, giving up all 4 runs, all earned. There's the windup and pitch by Miller. Hit hard towards second base. That's going to get by the second base into right field. Throw not in time to first base, and Burgett's going to be on with the single.
Good job of going to the opposite field by the freshman.
Put the bat out in front of it,
Yep.
Move the ball. She's on base. And now, Jenna Mannon, your pitcher. Miss everything here for West Jeff. Stands in on the right side, nobody out. Runner on first in Burgett. Here's the pitch. Called strike at the knees. Throw down to first base as Burgett gets back in time.
That's that snap throw I was telling you about last night. I figured they tried to use that a little bit more.
Sophie Connor, good job just throwing that down. Trying to keep that runner honest at first base. There's Mannon. Wait back in the box. And that ball in the dirt. The runner moves down to second base. So Burgert will go in standing up on the wild pitch. So a runner in scoring position here now with no out. 1 ball, 1 strike to count to Manham. Jenna Manham. I'm sure she has thoughts of trying to blow this thing wide open now. There's the 1-1 pitch. Misses low for ball 2. Runner takes off the third base. There'll be no throw down there. Now the throw comes late in the left field. Now runner's going to walk into home and score on the throwing error from the catcher. So Burgert, after the leadoff single, she moves her way around the bases. Gets down to third on the stolen base, and she'll score on the wild throw down to third.
That's that insurance run that West Jeff is looking for.
Indeed. Now the count 2 balls and 1 strike as Manham digs back in on the right. Here's the pitch. Big swing hit up to Jimenez on the left side. Comes up firing for the first out at first. Nice play over there by Jimenez. Plays such a good third base over there.
She does. Very, very good.
Folks, it's time for our play of the game right now. Tonight's play of the game brought to you by Hobron's Insurance, located at 170 South Clay Street in Millersburg. For a quote on your auto, home, farm, business, life, health, and annuity needs, call Hobron Insurance at 800-340-3767. There's the pitch. Misses low in the dirt to Messer. Ball 1. Donnie, that play of the game back there in the third inning, that bunt fielded out there by the first baseman. Turn around. Nice athletic play down there at first base to make that throw.
Yeah, Audrey Miller. I mean, just a great reaction. I mean, it's probably about a 7-foot fastball going about 65 mile an hour. Yeah.
She had to stretch, made an athletic grab to grab that. So that is your Hobron Insurance play of the game. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count here. Hit foul down the right field line, just out the outstretched hands of Glazer.
Yeah, the umpire almost got that one.
Yes, he did.
It's right where he's standing.
I'm going to stay in my spot right there. Did a good job to get out of the way of that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes with 1 out. There's the pitch. Change up, nice throw, hit softly to Jimenez at third. Fields a clean throw to first in time for out number 2. So score that one 5-3. That's going to bring up Peyton Curry with 2 away. A good job here by Miller getting West Jeff just to ground out, hit a couple of ground balls to Jimenez.
Yeah, Curry had a base hit last at bat in the 4th inning.
Indeed she did. Got put out at third on the double play. She's 1 for 2 on the afternoon. Here's the pitch. Missed low. Ball 1. Peyton Curry, the catcher for West Jefferson. It's in the 5th position. Here's the pitch. Missed low for ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes with 2 outs. 5-0 lead here for West Jefferson. Miller gets the sign. Here's a 2-0 pitch. Hit hard towards second base side. Scoop thrown to first base in time by Audrey Miller for out number 3. But West Jeff, they'll get 1 more run here in the 6th inning and make the score 5-0. This is high school softball on WKLM.
MEB Systems, a name that has been around since 1977. It is the area's flat roof specialist. Their mission statement is, serve our team, customers, and community by offering exceptional and innovative flat roofing services, all for the glory of God. MEB Systems has the experience to handle anything from scheduled maintenance to roofing multi-acre facilities protecting valuable equipment and merchandise. Call MEB Systems, your flat roof specialist, at 330-852-4333 or visit them online at MEBsystems.com. MEB Systems wishes all local athletes the best success this year.
Call Berlin Heating and Cooling, your Rheem Pro partner, and you know you're calling the very best. Berlin Heating and Cooling services and installs Rheem and all types of furnaces and air conditioning equipment. Berlin Heating and Cooling, they're your local team you can trust. Call them today at 330 330-893-3057. That's 330-893-3057.
Down to the last at bat here for Garaway in the top of the 7th inning. They're going to start out with Nadia Pope, Jaylene Jimenez, and Annabelle King. Now we may have somebody batting in place for King. Did King leave the game there, Donnie?
I believe so. And was it Yoder came in?
I believe so. We'll see who comes in her place in the batting lineup.
I believe it was Keaton Yoder was the one that replaced her.
But for West Jefferson here, they're 3 outs away from her headed to the state tournament up at Firestone Stadium in Akron on June 3rd. We've seen a dandy here today. Everything we thought it would be, this West Jeff team is for real. Garaway has done a good job today. Hits have just been few and far between. Garaway stranded 4 runners today. They've got 3 hits on the afternoon. But Manna's done a good job of spacing those hits out where they really didn't hurt her any.
Yes, she has. She's actually controlled the game.
Pope digs in on the right side. Here we go, top of the 7th. Manna on the mound. Here's the pitch. Hit towards the second base side. Picked up easy for the first out. As Burgett gets it over McBrayer. 4-3 for out number 1. Jimenez walks up to the plate here for Garaway. She's 0 for 2 on the afternoon. Garaway down to its last 2 outs here.
She had a nice line shot to the first baseman last at bat.
I'm telling that first base umpire to keep light on his toes there. See how good his memory is. There's a ground ball hit toward the third base side. Manning goes over and gets it bare hand, throws. Great scoop over there at first by McBrayer. Out number 2.
West Jeff can hit and West Jeff can field.
They play good defense.
Yes, they do.
You talked about her being able to field her position. She went over and got that away from the third baseman. You think she didn't want that out? So 2 down. That's going to bring up.
That is Keaton Yoder.
That is Keaton Yoder. So Keaton Yoder getting her first at bat here of the afternoon from the right side. Here's the pitch. Missed high. The ball 1. Keaton Yoder. Down the Garaway's last out here. Up 1 ball, no strike in the count. Here's the pitch by Manham. Missed high for ball 2. Put a little extra on that one there. Heard the glove snap.
Yep.
If you think she doesn't want to get this one over with, folks. Yoder stands in. 2 balls, no strikes. Missed inside, 3-0. Good at bat here for Keaton Yoder, being selective.
Hey, as long as there's out, there's a chance.
Absolutely. It ain't over till it's over. 3-0. Yoder stands in. Here's the 3-0 pitch from Manham. Roll strike down the middle.
Just got an inkling you're going to see another fastball right here.
Down 3-1 the count. She'll go to the money pitch. She's got a lot of them. The wind-up delivery. Ground ball hit right in front of the plate. Manham's going to go over the field. It fires down to first. That's going to get by the first baseman in the right field. And Peyton Yoder's going to hold right there on the throwing error. So Garaway not done yet. Yoder reaches first base. That's going to bring up Clayla Glazer.
She had a base hit last time at bat.
Reached first base. One of the runners that Garaway stranded here today. 2 outs, runner on first. Glazer at the plate. Here's the pitch by Manham. Foul ball. Hit her in the box. They'll reset and do it again. Manham takes her time walking back the mound, up 1 strike with 2 outs. Comfortable 5-0 lead. Glazer set in the batter's box. Here's the pitch. Laid off of it. There's a called strike right at the top of the strike zone. So down, no balls, 2 strikes, and the count's Glazer. Mannon looking for the knockout pitch right here. Gets the sign. Rocks and fires. Here's the pitch. Hit to the center field side, right at the center fielder. Hit hard. Carruthers puts it away, and that's going to be the ball game. So a hard hit ball by Glazer right at center field for the 3rd out, and West Jefferson's going to get the 5-0 victory. We'll take a break, come back with the Denko postgame show. That's coming your way next here on WKLM.
Phillips CT Gimdy is proud to sponsor this Garaway broadcast. The primary care facility will treat patients of all ages, from pediatrics to geriatrics. Dr. Teague will help manage and diagnose a variety of common illnesses and conditions, covering a broad spectrum of health issues. They're located at 153.5 North Broadway in Sugar Creek in the Sugar Creek Family Medical Center, across from the fire station, and accept most major insurance plans. Call 852-3211 for an appointment.
This is Jeff Allison at Burgett Insurance. I have partnered with Buckeye Insurance Group to provide our customers with insurance coverage at competitive rates, backed by outstanding service. If you would like a no-obligation review of your farm, home, or auto insurance, see me, Jeff Allison at Burgett Insurance. Buckeye Insurance Group and Burgett Insurance, working together to protect you.
Since 1975, Kaufman Realty and Auctions has been an industry pioneer in real estate at auction. This is Anthony Kaufman. Some companies come and go, and some experience ownership changes, but Dave Kaufman has owned and overseen every aspect of his company. During that time, Kaufman Realty and Auctions has grown and expanded to meet increasing customer needs while always staying on the cutting edge of technology and giving back to the community. Rooted in tradition, growing through innovation, we are Kaufman Realty and Auctions in Millersburg, Sugar Creek, New Philadelphia, Cambridge, and at kaufmanrealty.com.
Whether you're exploring faith for the first time or looking for a place to call home, Northside Church invites you to be a part of their growing community. Join them for services Sundays at 9 and 10:30 a.m., where you'll find inspiring messages and a welcoming atmosphere for all ages. And for 6th to 12th graders, Northside Student Ministry meets Wednesdays at 6:30 p.m. during the school year. Visit them at 1207 Worcester Road, just north of Joel Pomeranian Hospital in Millersburg. They can't wait to meet you at Northside Church.
And back here at Pick Central High School, this one's in the books as West Jeff gets a 5-0 victory. Quick look at your score by innings here this afternoon. It went like this. West Jeff would get a 2-0 lead in the bottom of the first inning. The score remained 2-0 going into the second and third inning, but then in the fourth inning, West Jeff would add 2 more runs, so we're 4-0 after 4 complete. We were 4-0 after 5 innings. West Jeff come back and got an insurance run in the 6th inning, and that would be all they need to get this 5-0 victory. So we're going to take another break. We'll come back with more on the Denko postgame show after this on WKLM.
Denko Marketing and Tricor Industrial, 2 reputable entities, are the proud sponsors of this broadcast. Denko takes pride in distributing garage door parts and producing specialty tools, serving customers at home and abroad. Need superior tools for your project? Head to Tricor Industrial on Bowman Street in Worcester, boasting an impressive lineup of Milwaukee power tools, Wright tools, grade 5, grade 8, and stainless steel fasteners. While visiting, don't overlook their steel blue work boots and wide selection of drill bits, taps, and dies. Denko and Tricor, proud partners of making an impact in your community.
Awards are getting handed out on the field here now. Garaway getting their runner-up awards here, as they will be the runners-up here in the regional tournament. Getting back to the Sweet 16 here for the second year in a row for Garaway, an outstanding year for them. They're going to wrap up their year 26-6 on the year for Garaway. Taking a look at your numbers here on the afternoon here for Garaway, they would finish up with 4 hits on the afternoon. They would get no walks, no runs, and they would strand 5 runners on base, did Garaway in this effort. On the other side for West Jefferson, they would scatter 6 hits on the afternoon. There would be no walks on that side. They would get 5 runs and left no runners on base. We'll take one more break, come back with more of the Denko postgame show after this on WKLM.
Denko Marketing and Tricor Industrial, two reputable entities, are the proud sponsors of this broadcast. Denko takes pride in distributing garage door parts and producing specialty tools, serving customers at home and abroad. Need superior tools for your project? Head to Tricor Industrial on Bowman Street in Worcester, boasting an impressive lineup of Milwaukee power tools, Wright tools, grade 5, grade 8, and stainless steel fasteners. While visiting, don't overlook their steel blue work boots and wide selection of drill bits, taps, and dies. Denko and Tricor, proud partners of making an impact in your community.
And back here, we're still in the award ceremony as Garaway still receiving their runner-up awards. West Jefferson will be up next to receive their regional championship trophy. But Don, taking a look at this ball game today here, just a gutsy effort here by Garaway, coming in here against a really good West Jefferson team. And, just a couple plays here and a couple pitches here and there, really Garaway played a pretty solid softball game here today.
They did. I mean, it was just a phenomenal regional final game. The better team won today.
Oh, yeah.
And tell you what, it all started with Mannon and her pitching and the defense that was behind her. Garaway hit the ball. Actually, probably the last 3 or 4 times they had really nice shots that went right to I don't want to say went right to West Jeff, but they made great plays. They were line shots, and West Jeff made great plays to make those out. So, 5 foot here, 5 foot there, and it's a different game.
Yeah, so the Garaway bats tried getting it done today. West Jeff defense is a little bit too much along with Manna, but on Garaway's side today, a gutty performance on the mound here by Annabelle King. So, Donnie, player of the game today, we decided Annabelle King will be our Mill Street Diner player of the game for her performance out there today. Really pitched a gem out there. Again, gave up no walks against this West Jefferson team. Held them to just 6 hits on the day, but they made them count when they needed to.
That's true. I mean, 5 strikeouts, for the freshman, and she just played really well. There was a couple errors that led to some unearned runs, but I think she's very deserving of this award.
Absolutely, indeed. So Annabelle King will be our Mill Street Diner player of the game. She'll get a $25 gift card for Mill Street Diner. Our good friends in Sugar Creek, Ohio, a great place to eat at Mill Street Diner. So the award's still going on here. Donnie, so we've seen a couple of great softball games down there for West Jeff. They're going to move on. They're going to get the winner of either Margaretta or Van Wert. We don't have the score of that game. That's going on here tonight as well, somewhere in a different location. So West Jeff will have the winner of that game. That semifinal game will be played on Saturday, June 3rd at Firestone Stadium in Akron. Also, a reminder, we've got a couple other local teams in action tomorrow. Tri-Village will be taking on Danville for that regional semifinal matchup, and then Dalton will be taking on Mogador, so a couple local teams still fighting there in Division 6, and that's going to wrap it up for Garaway, Donnie, but what a year it was for them. Again, they're going to finish the year up at 26-6 on the year, and just a phenomenal season again for Coach and his team.
That's to put it lightly, I would be amazed if we didn't see Garaway back here again next year, because just the youth that they have and the coaching that they've got, it's just, there's that little saying that winning breeds winning. And that's what you've seen here. And I'll tell you what, and good coaching breeds winning too.
Absolutely. Well, Dennis Kochmitter, he's a program type of guy. He come back here 2 years ago to take over this program, and he's got him right back on a high level, doing a great job, him and his staff. So kudos to them on another great year. And for us here at WKLM, it's been great covering Garaway softball here again once again. We want to give a special shout-out to our good friends at Claxon Communication here for being with us today. Casey Claxon, the man himself, right behind us, taking care of business, along with Jacob Heading, as we've got multiple media outlets here today. So all hands on deck from Pickerington Central here today. Don, final thoughts as we wrap it up here from Pick.
Phenomenal softball the last couple of days down here in the regional tournament. The talented youth underclassmen that I've seen is just incredible. For this is Division 6, and then you've got D1 players out here playing. And it's just good to see good softball. It's good to see good defense. And it's just great to see good coaching as well.
Absolutely. It's been a good one indeed here. So thank you for taking the time to be with us today. We appreciate you tuning in as always here on WKLM. Be sure to check out our WKLM webpage tomorrow and make sure what we've got going on for baseball and softball coverage here as we wrap up this 2026 season going down the home stretch. So one more time for Don Hall, I'm Troy Fritz. Again, thanks to our good friends at Claxon Communication for being here with us today. And thank you for tuning in here as West Jefferson defeats Garaway in this regional semifinal by a score of 5-0. Until next time, so long, everybody.
Tonight's broadcast has been a production of WKLM Radio and Claxon Communications.